Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night InSaNiTy. There we go. All right, excellent.
When can I continue my...
There we go.
Okay, I knocked
8
over
days.
my
Oh my
camera.
god. I have 8 more days before I can renew my stuff. Alright.
Well, god damn it, I renewed mine. Like,
Well,
you weren't streaming, but I renewed it just because it said I could, so I did.
I appreciate it.
Yay!
I will be streaming again soon, I swear to fuck.
Some kind of streak, I think. I don't even know. An anniversary, anyway. So,
A banana-versary, what?
a banana-versary.
We watched...
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We watched The Conjuring last week after SNI, and can confirm it does skip frames in the original film. It's actually purposeful.
What does?
The ghost sheet thing, it literally is on the...
On the Conjuring. Yeah.
The ghost.
Gotcha.
Skip frame is gone. Boom.
Okay. Cool.
I thought maybe it was the effect on the GIF, but, you know.
But there you go. So it's just part of the effect to make it more spoopy, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, I love that animated GIF.
That one? Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just looking for something in the correct aspect ratio. It's appropriately low-key and spoopy and covers up my face. Oh boy, here we go. Thank you. Thank you, Stone Sour and JL. So how's everybody doing this week? How's everybody doing?
We're doing.
I'm sick.
Zebby doing? You sick? Awesome. So what you got? Typhoid? Gonorrhea? The clap?
The clap.
Worse, the common cold.
Oh my god, that's the worst of them all. The worst of them all.
Honestly, I was going to go on to Google and look up hilarious disease names.
Hilarious disease names. There we go.
The wiggles or
okay.
leaks.
I guess we don't have any news this week. All right. Well, have a good.
I have some news.
Have a good week off, Raptor.
We had some shit to do, you know.
That's okay. You know, he's enjoying all that New York pizza. I'm telling you.
He's got a real life.
There's a lot of news to talk about.
Major carb crash from all that New York pizza.
Maybe had to do some family drama crap. You never know.
Oh well, yeah, that's true. You never know. You never know what battles a person is fighting.
His nephew or some other thing, you know.
You might have to pierce his nipple. What?
His nephew. I had to take care of his nephew.
Oh.
I know he's got like a nephew.
Nipple from
That's
that.
what I heard. So I don't know.
hear a lot of things.
I do.
He's getting old, but hearing's going.
My perception of the world is unique and interesting.
That's what you call it, huh?
Yes.
One sad thing that happened this week is that Robert Forster died.
I just heard today. Yeah. Oh.
Happened this morning or last night or something like that.
Always loved Robert Forster. Great character actor. He was in so many good movies. Jackie Brown, of course. I always remember him as Captain. I always remember him as Captain Dan Holland from The Black Hole. That was my introduction to Robert Forster.
Man, I forgot he's in that. I gotta rewatch that after Halloween.
And he's great in it. He's like one of the. They got some like serious acting talent for that. They got him, Anthony Perkins, Maximilian Schell, Ernest Borgnine. Like it's got a hell of a cast in it.
Not familiar with that one. Oh.
Maximilian Schell, he did a lot of foreign films, but he was a German actor. But
look him up.
Yeah, but he was quite. He played Hans Reinhardt, the sort of Captain Nemo in space guy. But Hans Reinhardt, and it always.
Oh, it's this guy. I know who this guy is. He's
always
on Vampires and Deep Impact and a bunch of other movies.
So it always messed up in my head that the actor's name was Maximilian Schell, and his killer robot servant was named Maximilian.
Oh yeah.
Like, did they name him after the actor who plays his master? Like, what? I'm confused.
I had to be sub 10 years old the last time I saw The Black Hole.
Oh, I love The Black Hole. It's so cheesy, but it's got like this dark edge to it that is just exemplary of the period that Disney was in at the time.
Also, Robert Forster's also in Automata, by the way.
Oh, I still have to watch that. I've got
It's
that
a
sitting on my
really,
shelf.
really good movie that could easily be in the Blade Runner universe.
Interesting.
I love it. Beautiful, wonderful.
I still have to watch that. I will one of these days.
It's very good. Yeah.
So, I got a few pickups this week. Did
So
you
many
guys
movies.
get anything?
I have 9.
9.
I have
Holy
two.
shit.
Two items.
That is
10.
10.
I have 3.
I am a poor bitch. I have 2 things.
I bet I'm poorer.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. You make a lot of money through your social media. I don't.
Well,
at
yeah,
all.
but most of it goes to bills.
So there's no money.
So, it's like,
But yeah,
yay, look at all this money I got, and it's gone.
that's
But at least
most
I have a
money-
roof over my head. So,
Dude, I was out of money on like October 5th. Like
Yeah.
I had to like
Oh, I
bill.
know. I know. I'm gonna have to.
And I bought a dress. That was the one thing I did. I bought myself a dress.
I'm gonna have to cancel a bunch of stuff. I just can't afford things, so it's fun being
Yep,
poor.
I know.
I love how people think like when you're a YouTuber, you must be rich then. No.
If I had 8
Oh, you're a
million
Twitch streamer,
subscribers,
you must be rich then. No.
But PewDiePie's rich and he's a YouTuber.
If I
Yeah.
had 8 million plus subscribers,
Yeah, if I had
now
8 million subscribers, yeah, I'd be just.
I might be making enough money to live.
I
yeah.
could do a 30-second video picking my nose, and it would get 4 million views. You know, maybe I should do that.
Hell, that might actually get a lot of views. I'd get passed around probably.
Passed down.
Why do you
Loser
think-
picks his
like-
nose.
I mean, if you're familiar with Ricky Berwick's channel, he does lots of
That's
weird.
true. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Ricky Berwick's
30-second
hilarious.
clip where he picks his fucking nose is not out of the question.
He is,
You know what I mean?
He is hilarious and has raised randomness to an art form.
He, yeah, he's a bit weird, but hey, whatever works.
I have to ask something
I
to JL.
subscribe.
He is weird.
JL, are you saying that you got 2 pickups, and one of them was Hocus Pocus on DVD, and the other one was Hocus Pocus on Blu-ray? Is that what you're saying right now?
So you bought Hocus Pocus
Both
on 2
editions.
different formats, and that's
Bought
your
both
pickup?
new editions
Why?
because
Why?
he's obsessive compulsive.
Yeah.
We talked about this. He sees who buys them, even though he owns them. They're
Thanks,
not.
Crimson
It
Cross.
needed to be done for his collection.
He bought the
had
new
to.
edition, both DVD and Blu-ray. He won
I'm
both
a collector.
editions.
So he did. That's literally his 2
I mean,
pickups.
people would call
Okay.
me crazy for collecting baseball cards.
Hey, look,
and they're not
there are
wrong.
people who buy comic books and put them in little tombs and never read
Oh
them.
my
That's
god,
true.
those
And you
crazy
know what?
people.
Whatever works. If you want to do that, that's fine. If someone gives me a graded comic and it's not worth thousands and thousands of dollars, I'm cracking that sumbitch on the
I
camera.
saw today. I saw one of those, and it was Amazing Fantasy number 15, first appearance
Yeah, I
of
posted
Spider-Man, at $1.1 million. I just think, oh, I would
The
love
9.4 grade.
a 9.4 grade. I just like, if I was rich, I would buy that and do a video
you
of me
zoom in?
cracking it open and reading it
Did you zoom in on the paper? It's
while
white.
while
White.
while eating potato chips.
Like, the pages are crisp and white.
Wow,
Wow.
that's
like
impossible.
someone
in
took that
era,
book
yeah.
Someone took that book and literally just put it in a box and it never saw daylight or
Yeah.
air or anything.
No,
And then someone took it and put it in a bag and it never saw daylight or air or anything. And then someone put it in a fucking and sent it in and got graded and it got through the mail through sheer fucking luck.
Yeah, I know. It's
It
crazy.
come through perfectly pristine at a 9.4. Jesus.
I see. Oh, so you got the DVD because the Blu-ray was not a combo pack. You wanted both.
That makes
Gotcha.
sense.
Well, a lot of them are like that, especially
Make
when they
your
hit
own.
the bargain bins. Often
See, yeah,
they
now
are
that makes sense.
Just
to
one
make your own
format or the
combo
other.
pack.
Yeah.
I make my
Well-
own combo pack if I own the DVD.
Well,
I'll
and sometimes, as we've covered many times before, sometimes the old DVD has a bunch of extras that didn't make it to the Blu-ray. So, you know,
or in the case of King Kong 2005, the
We're
single
just
disc
shutting you
release-
down hardcore here, Stout.
Single disc release has a
Every
disc
angle.
commercial that's not available on any other edition.
that which? Sorry.
The 2004 King Kong, or 2005 King Kong, excuse me,
Yeah.
has a single disc DVD release with a Kia car commercial. It's not in any other edition.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I have it.
you're like, it's not
You're
even.
like, I have.
See, for me, that's where I draw the line on content. is.
I just happen to own the DVD.
It has
It's
to
not
be
like it went out
something
and bought it.
related to the movie. It's like, what? There's another commercial on there for something unrelated to the movie? Have to have it.
I'm a huge King Kong fan, so what happened was I had the DVD.
Yeah.
Then I bought the Blu-ray and just kept the DVD.
Yeah, I'm going to say, like, 30 or so years from now, archive.org is going to love Skinslip.
Yeah.
I mean, I've ripped almost all my Blu-rays, all my DVDs, and put them up on storage. So, because some of them, I've already had a few discs in my Mill Creek that come out dead. So
there's going to be someone out there who's just going to be trying to make a compilation of commercials from a certain time period. You're just going to be sitting there like,
fuckers!
Got it.
Greetings, Major Motoko.
I don't collect commercials. I'm not like I'm a huge King Kong fan, and so I'm
just saying.
And so I wouldn't go out and buy that DVD just to fucking get that commercial unless I found it for $1, right? But like but I had it, so I'm gonna keep it now.
See, the only kind of commercials I really have interest in are ones from like when I grew up, like the 80s and 90s, some 70s stuff. 70s stuff's really rare actually to find because not a lot of people had VCRs back then. But
yeah, I found myself getting lost watching early 90s commercials, like those compilations.
I'll post them all the time in Discord.
Yeah, I've captured quite a lot from my VHS tapes. I need to go through and
make a third-party account and just dump them.
It's one of those things that's hard to explain without actually sitting there and watching one of those compilations from that time, from whatever time period you grew up.
You had like a million email addresses from that time when you needed a million email addresses. You could just open up another.
Yeah, but I don't remember what any of them are.
Okay, fair. But just make a new email address.
I can make a new one or whatever. So, I don't know. That's something I might do at some point, just to kind of post some stuff from the archives. But you'll never know it was me.
I mean, if you're on a Discord, I might add it to the auto announce channel. But
hey, Major Motoko, thanks to the unicorn boners, dude. Rainbow unicorn boners.
That's the only way you would ever know that they were new.
And emotes. Hey, is gift emotes. Nice.
Hey, nice.
Sweet.
I got a staff and a sword.
Oh, that's right. There's the RPG ones this month. I keep forgetting about that.
Me too.
You guys got to hit more bits so you can get those emotes passed around.
Yeah, I don't have. I had that one. I just can't seem to fucking find it. Right? I get that sword. Oh, RPG Fireball. That's what it was.
Yeah, you got a fireball last week, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was a sword, but no.
I can't remember. Oh, I got the broken wooden sword. That's what
it was. I'm thinking of yours. Yeah. Wooden sword. That's why. I'm thinking of yours now.
Woohoo! You can do a lot of damage with that. And I guess I had RPGs on the brain after that because I've been playing Skyrim again all week. And peripherally...
Oh, good for you!
Peripherally Halloween related because I'm playing the Dawn Guard DLC, and I chose to become a vampire, which is actually a lot of fun because with that, it's not like when you're regularly a vampire. With that one, you get like some crazy vampire powers and stuff, so it's a lot of fun. Hey, I got
long one.
I got something sweet. Thanks, Smeghound.
Man, that's cool.
Hey, I got an actual something. What did I get? A staff? Oh, great, because, I love magic. Anyway.
Yes, from your...
Wait, hold on. Stoudman and I were talking earlier. You said you didn't like the Howling. Can you please defend that position?
Who, me?
Stoudman said that. Yeah.
Yeah, I found it kind of boring.
Wow.
Honestly.
Well, watch the second one, then. It's got Sybil Danning's tits in it a lot.
The practical effects are freaking amazing.
Going out of print,
too. Fantastic,
Is it?
Right? Like, there's nothing you can say bad about the special effects. They're fucking amazing.
I need to watch it again.
But
I've
the
got
movie
the first two on
itself
Blu-ray.
is not very good. I'm
Shut
sorry,
up.
it just isn't.
Shut up. Anyway,
Shut your
in our Discord earlier this week, I posted in our physical media chat that Shout Factory announced a bunch of their titles are going out of print. They're not renewing the license.
Oh, okay.
Now I ordered. I was gonna order Tentacles, but then that went out of print, and then they got a tip about that one, so I'm okay about that one. And then the one I did pick up was Halloween 2 because I haven't picked it up yet. I haven't seen it.
Hold that thought. It's a werewolf roaring.
Did you hear that?
Lengthily.
Sorry, you said you posted that in physical media? Maybe we should take a little look at that list.
Yeah.
Where is it here?
You gotta scroll up probably, because it's been a few days of posts. But no, I picked up Halloween 2 because I haven't seen it outside of a TV cut, which means literally all the boobs are not in there. So I've never seen this. So I've heard the rumors about the randomly there's just a random shot for no reason, her boobs show up, and so I'm like, what?
There's a lot. Well, in particular during the closing credits, they
just randomly, right?
They just randomly show this shot of her ripping her shirt open, and they show it like 4 times in the closing credits, like tying to the music, like boom. Boom!
What the hell? I can't wait to see. So I haven't seen it outside of a TV, like a cut version. So I've technically never seen the movie because it's pretty cut.
Enjoy all the boobs. Where the hell is it? I'm trying to find it here. Was this like recently?
It's in
here. Let me help you find it.
Topher 254.
Dawn of the what's this?
Yeah.
Is it from Dawn of the Discs title? Okay, hold on a second. Let me.
Yeah, they post all sorts of news.
I got it.
I follow them for news on companies I don't like following. That's right here. Last Wednesday.
Yeah, I got it. I'm just.
There's two images here. Click through.
Just gonna zoom in on it here. Okay.
There are 2 images.
Let's see. So there's a few. The Amityville Horror Trilogy. I should try to pick that up then.
It's out. It's gone. You missed it.
Well, no, it's. Bear in mind where I live. People don't buy that shit here. If it's on the shelf, I can get it.
I mean, it's gone from the internet. Poof.
Yeah, great. Empire of the Ants. That's actually what I've been looking for. Food of the Gods and Frogs. Garbage Pail Kids movie. I got that one.
A bunch of them are out of print already. That list has actually been like, hey, these are out of print. Yeah, some of them's been out of print for like 6 months or more. So.
I know. Okay. The Ghoulies 2-pack. Okay. Howling
Ghoulies been out of print.
For
a long time now.
I think I have Man. Incredible Melting Man. Oh, Invaders from Mars.
I have that. See, most of the ones I wanted, I already had. All right, the ones I have.
I'm trying to read the list. Robot Jocks, Scarecrows, Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3, which I know people talk about a lot. So if you want to grab it when you can.
Have those. I like them better than the first movie.
Stigmata. I did not like them very much. Swamp Thing. I was so disappointed they didn't get the uncut version for that, but who knows? Maybe. Oh, the Troll and Troll 2 double pack. That is a good one. Grab that. Vincent Price Collection 2. Fuck, like those. So annoyed with their extremely limited licensing of those Vincent Price movies.
And the Universal Horror ones are gonna have that limited license.
And Benny Hill running through the out of print list.
While that's happening, those are all going to get Warner Archive.
What?
Those are probably all getting Universal and Warner Archive releases.
Which ones? Oh, like those?
All the Scream Factory ones, those collections. So.
Vampire's Kiss. I'm a werewolf. No, I'm a vampire. Well, we were just talking about the howling, so werewolves on my brain.
I'm a werewolf.
I'm a werewolf. Well, I could see him doing that.
Idea for a new horror movie.
Yes. Nicolas Cage as a werewolf, just so he can
Werewolf's
say that
Kiss.
line.
He sent me sequel to
Werewolf's Kiss. Werewolf's Lick.
Oh. God.
Werewolf's Bite, maybe. And Shout Factory, a Baghdad Cafe, Breathless, Day of the Outlaw, Doc, Easy Money, Men at Work, Escape from Grizzly Mountain, Hackers, 20th anniversary. That's a really good edition of Hackers. If you can get it, get it.
I don't like either cover. I'm like bummed.
Well, I mean, one of them is the original cover, and the other one.
I always never liked the poster.
The new one's okay, but
either of them.
It's never really had a great.
It's a lose-lose situation here.
Pomegranate.
So I wonder who's going to release Hackers next. That's going to get released from somebody.
That's definitely going to get a re-release, yeah. Oh, and The Sure Thing. I didn't even know they'd released The Sure Thing. But
I didn't know either.
I remember that one. Oh, the Blackula and Scream, Blackula Scream as well.
I'm going to pick up the Arrow release, one of these Arrow sales.
Yeah.
I still remember when we were watching Hackers together on, I think it was...
Oh, Beetle. It was on Beetle.
Beetle, yeah.
Yep.
And it got stuck.
Yes.
Like halfway through, it just kept playing the same 90 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
I bet it looks crispy in the dark. It was when they were checking out her fly laptop, and
oh god, yes, oh god,
and it just and it was like looping perfectly, so it would like loop in between lines, so it just kept cycling like these same 3 lines over and over again.
I'm like having trauma flashbacks.
Turn out the lights. I bet it looks crispy in the dark. Turn off the lights. I bet it looks crispy in the dark. And we just kept. It became like a running joke of ours for a long time. We were just like randomly say, "I bet it looks crispy in the dark."
Forgot about that, man. We almost let that one die.
I know, and I just kept it. Like I could have stopped it, but I decided to just keep it looping because it was hilarious and we were having.
We were all dying of laughter.
I know.
You laughing? You barely breathe.
I know.
You were heaving. I remember you were heaving.
Hack the planet. That's right. RISC processors are the best. Well, it's funny. At the time when that came out, all of the hacker lingo they were using was actually pretty accurate. Like a lot of the books that they were referring to were actual books that people used to learn how to program and stuff, and it wasn't totally inaccurate at the time. Like it was certainly more accurate than what we typically got for like movie hackers in movies.
By far perfect or anything.
No, but they had, but it was the best.
This is their idea of chat.
We'd had
the hell
at the
was that all
time.
about?
The chat, yeah.
Explaining letters and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was good. I always really liked that movie. I was really late to the party on that one. I didn't see it until like years after it was relevant. But
I really want like a Ken Burns 10-hour documentary on the history of hacking, like that kind of thing. We need something like that because that's never been done in a real thorough manner. There's a lot of legend and. It's just like I would love to like a really thorough documentary about the history of
Big Ugly Book. Yeah, the big ugly red book. So named because it won't fit on your shelf. Yeah. So Raptor came through with the news. Yay!
Oh, nice.
All right, so let's see what we got here. We got trailers. We got the official trailer for Rick and Morty Season 4, premiering on November 10th on Adult Swim. Only 5 episodes this season, but I'm okay with that as long as they're doing this to keep the quality up, clearly. So if that's all they felt, inspired to give us this time around, I'm okay with that. Of course, some entitled assholes are like, only 5. It's like, would you prefer none? Would none be better? Would you like none? I mean, they've been renewed for 70 more episodes, so it's not like there isn't more coming.
You know how many shows get canceled after one season?
Exactly. So
one with a cliffhanger ending?
So that's the thing. They've been renewed for 70 more episodes, of which this is the first 5. So that's 70 episodes guaranteed to be coming our way of Rick and Morty. It's not seasons, episodes. 70 episodes.
A lot of fucking episodes.
So that's a lot.
It's like 4 episodes, 4 seasons for the episodes.
So if they do 5 episodes a year, then we're going to have new Rick and Morty for like the next 13 years. So savor it. Anyway, looking forward to that. The trailer looks... I watched the trailer. Looks freaking hilarious, as usual. Really looking forward to it. So, official trailer for the newest Disney Pixar original film, Onward. I don't know this one. Set in a suburban fantasy world, 2 teenage elf brothers, voiced by Chris Pratt and Tom Holland, embark on a quest to discover if there is still magic out there. What?
I heard something about Rick and Morty.
What? Yeah. Season 4 premieres November 10th.
Yes, I know that.
5 new episodes.
And we're not that.
That's it. That's all we said.
Oh. About like 5 episodes a year.
Yeah, but I was saying like they've been renewed for 70 new episodes, so if they give us like 5 a year, then that means we'll have 13 more years of Rick and Morty. You'll be in 25.
Like, yeah, like mid-20s.
Yeah. You'll actually be old enough to watch it.
Watch it.
All right.
You started showing it to me, and I was like,
yeah, but that's anyway. Go play your game. And
Woo!
I don't know what she was talking about. Anyway,
great.
so the official trailer for the upcoming horror film The Turning. A young governess is hired by a man who has become responsible for his young nephew and niece after the deaths of their parents. A modern take on Henry James' novel. I was going to say, it sounds like, Turn of the Screw. So, cool. Yeah. I'm always down for more adaptations. That's a very, very good story. I still have to read the original story, actually, but I love the 50s one starring Deborah Kerr, The Innocents. It's very good.
Who keeps messaging me?
I don't know. Some loser, I guess.
I never go on Facebook and I look over and I've got messages. Who the fuck is bothering to message me? And I have 71 messages. What?
I'm gonna go message you on Facebook right now.
I'm talking about my Facebook fan page. Why bother? I don't ever post.
Hey, just be happy you have fans. Come on.
I love you. Come on, move on other social media. Talk to get Twitter.
They message you because they love you. So, just savor it. Official trailer for Netflix's upcoming comedy series Daybreak. A high school outcast Josh is searching for his missing girlfriend in post-apocalyptic Glendale. He's joined by a group of misfits, Angelica and his former bully Wesley. On the way, they'll face many weird things. Well, that sounds like it could be fun. Getting paired up with people you can't stand to survive the apocalypse, and hilarity ensues.
Wow, that's great. So the message is the messages are: there are no user comments on this post. There are no user comments on this post. Why are you bothering me?
Like fuck off, face. Like I can't make people comment on my posts. Like
I don't give a fuck, honestly. That's like done.
Let's see. Official trailer for Disney's Jungle Cruise.
That looks really good.
Based on Disneyland's theme park ride, where a small riverboat takes a group of travelers through a jungle filled with dangerous animals and reptiles, but with a supernatural element. Cool.
And
so nothing to do with Jungle Book, JL. Nothing to do with Jungle Book.
Was that about Jungle Book? Somebody mentioned Jungle Book? Jungle Book?
The female lead is awesome, and
cool.
I love her character.
All right.
Have you seen the trailer yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, dude.
To take a peek.
Awesome.
I must confess I have enjoyed most of the movies they've made based on their rides. So
plus The Rock. The Rock's in it. So.
Oh, and The Rock's in it. So there you go. Excellent.
Yeah. So there's at least this amount of quality.
The trailer looks awesome.
It makes it great. I can't wait.
Movie TV news: Netflix's El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, starts streaming this week. So I know a few people have already watched it. They said it's a great sort of coda to the series. We kind of find out more about what happened with Jesse Pinkman after the series. Kind of follows him. And, it's supposed to be really good. I need to check that out. A recent set photo from the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover special revealed an Easter egg detailing a marriage between Selena Kyle and Michael Keaton's Batman from the Tim Burton films. That is cool. I wonder if could we be getting a little surprise appearance, maybe?
That may be the only thing we see, to be fair.
Well, I know it could be, or they could be teasing us for something that they're trying to keep under wraps because they know everyone would lose their minds. I'm
gonna see this even though I haven't seen a goddamn moment of the show since.
I actually went on YouTube and I watched all the teasers that they put out for it, and I was like, well, shit, this looks kind of epic.
Dude, Brandon Routh as Kingdom Come Superman, I am so... I'm there, dude. Like,
I know. We even get Kevin Conroy in live action as Bruce Wayne, possibly also Batman. So, that's pretty cool. So, I don't know. We'll see. They're definitely dropping a lot of teases for this, because and they do definitely seem to be pulling out all the stops. Like, this is just going to be a love letter to DC fans and DC movie and TV fans. I saw another set photo, actually, of John Wesley Shipp in the old school Flash. Not the old school. He was in the old school Flash costume in an earlier season, but in the Flash costume from the '90s series which of course he starred in as the Flash. So, pretty cool. And actually, it was John Wesley Shipp himself on his Twitter had tweeted it, and I liked it, and I said, "Damn, so great to see the 90s Flash. That series was so good. It really deserved more than one season." And John Wesley Shipp himself liked my tweet.
Speaking of shows that only got one season,
about that.
unfairly.
Yeah.
Dude, Mark Hamill was the Trickster. He was awesome.
He was. He came back. He came back as the Trickster in the new Flash.
I know.
Apparently. So it's all tied in together. And John Wesley Shipp plays the new Flash's dad.
Yeah.
And showed up
harboring some sort of secret.
And he showed up from another universe as like one of the earlier Flashes. So yeah, there's been a lot of crazy shit going on there. It's great.
He's harboring a dark secret. What is that? Could it be that Huey's a Flash also? He's been hiding it?
Maybe he came here from the other universe.
Oh shit. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh my god.
Maybe. I don't know.
I want to watch him again.
But we're gonna get to see him in like the old red suit from the old show. Apparently in this one, so it's pretty awesome from the man himself. So yeah, it's making me interested now in wanting to go and like just watch everything because apparently I've missed a lot.
Yeah. Apparently that Smallville guy can do that too.
I didn't even realize, just how good it had become. So anyway.
Second of the things.
Yeah. So let's see. So we got that, and Hollywood Reporter is reporting that Will Smith is in early development of a spin-off of the classic '90s show, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. No other information is known at this time.
Interesting.
In an interview with The Wrap, Kevin Smith revealed the plot for Clerks 3. Here we go. Randall has a heart attack. Decides that he came so close to death, and his life has meant nothing. There's nobody to memorialize him, has no family or anything like that, Smith said. He comes to the conclusion at midlife, having almost died, having worked in a movie store his whole life and watched other people's movies, he tells Dante, "I think we need to make a movie." So
dude, that's awesome.
So Dante and Randall...
It's fucking story.
Hold it. So Dante and Randall make Clerks. That's the story of Clerks 3.
Oh, that's amazing and perfect and meta. I love it.
Yes.
I'm sold. I'm sold.
Absolutely sold. Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad that that's happening.
Oh my god.
Filmmaker Nicholas Winding Refn. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Director of Drive.
Get it right.
What?
You're pretty close.
Get it right.
What is right? I didn't hear you said.
I said you did it right.
Oh, I did it right. I thought you were saying, get it right. And I'm like, well, what's right?
Oh,
all right. Anyway, Nicholas Winding Refn, which is apparently correct, director of Drive, Bronson, etc., is set to helm a reboot television series of the horror film Maniac Cop for HBO.
Which, by the way, after reading the description, sounds nothing like the original movie Maniac Cop, and I'm very sad. But it's okay.
So kind of like how...
really good.
All you want to. Nicholas Winding Refn is doing a show for HBO that just so happens to be Maniac Cop.
I'm saying it's probably just Maniac Cop in name only, and it might still be good.
Maybe it'll be a horror anthology series. Maybe it'll be called Maniac Cop, and it'll be about an antique store and the cursed antiques that have been sold throughout time that they have to recover.
And maybe becoming the Maniac Cop from the movie. The second season. Maybe by the end of the first season, he'll become the Maniac Cop. So I'm going to give it a chance, obviously, because I don't know. There's a lot of, just he might just be telling me the premise of the first episode only, right? Like, I don't know. So I'm willing to
I don't know. I got to find out when it comes out.
Well, it's HBO. Okay. It's Nicholas Winding Refn. That's all you need to know. Right?
I know.
That's all you need to know.
I know. I've seen Maniac Cop because I distinctly remember going to the video store and renting it, and then taking it home and watching it. But I don't remember a goddamn thing about it.
I haven't watched it since I watched it. I bought this budget DVD at a used bookstore.
Awesome.
And that's how it was a bootleg apparently of Maniac Cop, and that's how I saw it. And, it was smudgy and dark, and I couldn't tell what was happening.
From SP mode VHS.
Probably, actually, in retrospect, probably.
Yeah.
And then I have the Blu-ray now. I just haven't watched it yet.
In an interview on the Howard Stern Show, Robert Downey Jr. was asked on his thoughts on the whole Martin Scorsese doesn't think MCU films are cinema situation. He says, I mean, it plays in theaters, the award-winning actor went on to say. I appreciate his opinion, but it's like anything. We need all the different perspectives so we can come to the center and we can move on. And there you go.
This is why we love Robert Downey Jr.
The very people-pleasing answer.
Yes.
It's a different flavor. Just a different flavor of candy, guys. It's still candy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Gemini Man and the animated Addams Family both hit theaters this week.
Man, I really want to see both of those.
Yes. So
yeah, Gemini Man actually looks really good.
Sounds fun.
I'll see Addams Family. I don't like that animation style.
Really? I think it looks great.
You know that it's modeled very directly from the original comic strips. Like if you look at the original comic strips, that's what they looked. That's what they looked like. That's what they looked like in the original.
That's why I like it. Actually, is that it looks like that.
It is arguably the most true to the source material ever.
Visually speaking.
Digitally speaking, yeah.
No.
It's like people who got all bent out of shape about Marcus Nispel's Conan movie. It's like, this is a travesty. It's nothing like the original Conan.
I was that person.
It's like, actually, it's more like the original Conan. The Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, which are great and fun, were not like the original Conan.
I was definitely this person. Yes.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You don't remember me ranting about this on your show? On
Were you?
SNI?
I don't remember.
It wasn't until I saw it that my opinion completely changed.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it won me over.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it just doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah, whatever. That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, you're wrong.
You're rude.
In regards to Gemini Man, I heard that even though the director wants it at 120 frames per second, they are not going to be showing it at 120 frames per second in any theater in this country at all.
Oh, really? Well, the thing is, are there any theaters equipped to show films at that frame rate?
Nope.
That's a good question.
I mean, it seemed like it was hard to find ones that could do 48 when the Hobbit movies came out.
It's big cities, you know.
So,
yeah,
I don't know.
For Canada, there's one in Victoria and one in Toronto, and that's probably it. Or Vancouver.
See, this is the problem of living in bonefuck nowhere.
Yeah.
Is that all these, ooh, watch this movie in 48 or 60 or 120. And I got old as fuck theaters that barely even show the movie in HD.
Yeah.
I wish the 48 frames Hobbit would get a home video release.
Yeah. You think
there's no reason why I can't.
With 4K they could. I don't think Blu-ray can. No, you can't.
Yeah, you can do all sorts of different frame rates.
No, you can't.
Up to 60.
No. You can't.
Yeah?
No, you can't. The format okay, it allows for that in PAL frame rate. You can do 50. But for whatever reason, NTSC did not get that. We did not get 60. We got 30 and 24, and that's it. You can look it up if you don't believe me. Like I looked up the format.
I've seen Blu-rays that have a frame rate of 13 frames because they're old silent films.
No.
So
it may be 13 frames of the source material, but it's been bumped up to 24 for the Blu-ray.
Right.
Blu-ray is locked at 24 and 30 in Region A. Trust me, it is. Look it up.
Okay.
For whatever reason, what I don't understand, what I don't understand about that is why Region B got 25 and 50. So how come they got 50, but we don't get 60? And that's why we haven't seen The Hobbit in 48 or 60, because of their fucking decisions on the spec. They crippled the spec. So you can't actually do it. You could do it. It's not that it's not capable of it. It's just you can't because it's not officially part of the spec. So they just
won't play on a PS.
You can't. But 4K disc can. As far as I know, that is rated for umpteen different frame rates. But I haven't looked at the specifics of it. But
no logical reason to lock a frame rate.
I know, right? It's stupid.
Or you could put a cap on it so you can't like, oh, well, we definitely can't this machine can definitely not do this frame rate.
Yeah.
So you cap it, so it can't go higher than the machine can handle. But like, what's
so stupid?
Well, and it's stupid because
it's an artificial limitation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you look at consoles; they're obviously capable of 60 frames per second. We play games in 60 frames per second all the time, so it is capable of pumping out that resolution at that frame rate. So what the fuck?
Yep.
So anyway.
I just did a quick Google search on it, and people are confusing rendering shit in Sony Vegas at 60 frames per second versus actually putting it on a fucking Blu-ray.
Yeah, no. You can't
They're like,
render.
yes, it can. It can. Look at this article, and the guy's talking about rendering a video he made in 60 frames per second, and the template saying Blu-ray 1080p 60. That's referring to a resolution, not the actual disc format.
Resolution, frame rate. Yeah, try putting that on a Blu-ray and see how that works out for you, buddy.
Yeah, one guy, and there was one guy that was right. He goes, you can put that content, you can put a 60 frames per second video on a Blu-ray disc.
Yeah.
But you have to put it in as data.
And watch it as a computer video file.
Yeah, you have to put it on a player that can play back.
But if you did it yourself, that means you could probably open up the VLC and just watch it. VLC don't give a shit.
Yeah, VLC doesn't care.
Whatever the hell it wants.
I do stuff in 60 all the 1080p 60
you won't encrypt your own video for no reason.
That's always a hard thing to explain to someone who doesn't quite understand technology. Is putting something on a disc as data versus burning it on a disc as a video.
Yeah.
Burning a Blu-ray versus burning a Blu-ray disc with data.
I mean, I still get comments from people who don't get the difference between DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K. And it's like, they're all the same, right? No. Just because they're all on a disc doesn't mean they're the same. The players are backwards compatible, but they're not forwards compatible. Like, you can't put a Blu-ray in a DVD player and expect it to play. You can't put a 4K in a Blu-ray player and expect it to play. Like,
it's the same argument.
Thing like this is.
I mean, the best way you can describe it is, if we went back to when you were young, did you get mad when someone tried to compare the small vinyls versus the large vinyls?
The small vinyls
33s versus 45s, buddy.
That's right. It's like, you have to have... Why is it playing so slow? Well, it's because it's a 45. You have to set the speed to 45.
Why does the video look so bad on my VHS?
Blu-ray is extremely prevalent now. It's practically everywhere. It's in every single fucking... it's in every game console since the PS3, essentially. For the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part. So, like, most people have a Blu-ray player at this point.
Yeah.
Whether they know it or not.
Don't even know they have a Blu-ray player.
Oh, I know.
Blu-ray player.
And they still buy DVDs for their 4K
DVDs
TVs.
are the more popular fucking format.
Yeah.
Still.
I know.
This day.
Because it's cheap. It's cheaper.
No, it's not, though. People will buy brand new, just came out, just got released DVDs over brand new, just got released Blu-rays.
Because it's $1 cheaper.
No. Sometimes it's more expensive.
Oh.
And they'll still buy the
more
DVD.
expensive for the exact same price.
Right.
Yeah.
People are dumb. Stop being dumb, people. Seriously. Be more smarterer. All right. So,
I got right back.
that was the end of the news. We got gaming news. Just give me a second here. Got some deaths. We talked about Robert Forster already. We also lost Alexei Leonov. God, my eyes. Russian cosmonaut and the first person to walk in space. So there you go. Pretty important in the history of space. And we lost Rip Taylor, who I actually thought had died a long time ago, but okay. We lost Rip Taylor, a legendary film and TV actor whose career spans over 65 years with roles in The Gong Show. That's where I most remember him from. The $1.98 Beauty Show, the Jackass trilogy. That's right. Yeah, he was in the Jackass movies and many others.
He was also in Wayne's World too. He
was a very funny guy. Very flamboyant kind of comedic personality. But, yeah. So, all right. R.I.P. Rip. Rip. So, video game news.
Alrighty. So, there's a one piece in that we talked about last week. So that's not news from last week. Mm-hmm. It's the Avengers Damage Control VR.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
We talked about that last week.
Yes,
anyway. So So, and the other thing you mentioned, I already have mentioned here. So the Sony has officially announced the name for the new Sony console coming out holiday 2020.
Yes.
Oh, I wonder what it'll be.
Oh.
I'm excited, bated breath here. What's the title gonna be?
PlayStation 5.
Wow. Didn't see that coming. That's awesome. I really don't have a problem with the simplicity. Like, just keep it simple.
No, I don't either. I mean, like, I thought,
No,
honestly, I thought for the longest time that's just what it was going to be called.
I think we all.
I mean, why break a chain here? We got PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4.
I just wanted to hype it up more than I knew it would be.
So yeah, holiday 2020 is the slated release for the new PlayStation.
Excellent.
PlayStation 5.
PlayStation 5.
I actually have a bit of news for all of you Pokemon fans out there.
Pokemans?
For all the Pokemans. I'm actually going to start sharing my screen for some of these pictures. Turn on screen share. So we have a new version of Ponyta. The Galarian Ponyta, and oh my god, it's a rainbow unicorn.
I saw the sort of intro video for that.
So I was on that, and I'm like, oh, there's a whole bunch of people that's gonna be freaking out about this.
Rainbow unicorn Pokemon, yay!
So kind of like when they did Sun and Moon with the Alolan versions of Pokemon. This is apparently the new thing they're doing. The Galarian. Galarian? 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 Whatever.
They announced some of the
Galarian! The Galleria?
I got Galleria.
They announced some months ago, by the way. One of them was like a new version of Weezing that had like a top hat.
Weezing?
Yeah, no, it's a smokestack.
So what, his power is that of asthma?
That's what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to look like a top hat or something, but no, it's like an old style like brick smokestack is what's coming out of the top of his head. So people are freaking out about that. Let's see, Ubisoft actually is planning on releasing some new TV shows based off of a couple of their video game franchises. More specifically, Watch Dogs and Far Cry Blood Dragon.
Yay!
Oh, nice.
So the Watch Dogs series is described as a toned-down version of Ubisoft's popular game franchise about hacking. The series is aimed at tweens, so that's not really for us. According to the Hollywood Reporter, it's unclear where the show will take place, but the Watch Dogs game franchise has brought players to Chicago, San Francisco, London. Concept art for the show shows a middle school-aged girl with a cybernetic version of herself reflected in the floor below. And that's the...
Major Motoko says it should have been the PlayStation Zaranizarak. So the PSZ.
Nice.
Actually, it's a nice.
Yeah, so that's the artwork there.
And also, Major Motoko mentions big news: PS5 is finally 4K. We can finally play Ultra HD discs. So that will be my first 4K player, most likely. Yep.
I already have mine.
So yeah, so here's the art for the new Watch Dogs series, and that's just this concept photo. I got it neat looking.
A cat tried to jump out of the house while I was standing right there in front.
Hold on a second, let me just...
Traitorous bitch.
There we go. Sorry, what was it? Who's this? Who's that?
This is the concept art for the new Watch Dogs tween-based animated series that...
okay. Gotcha.
That sounds ludicrous, but whatever.
That's interesting that they're doing that, considering... Weren't the original games M-rated?
Yeah, that's literally what I just said.
Oh, sorry, I was drifting.
According to the Hollywood Reporter, it's unclear where the show would take place. It's a toned-down version of their gaming franchise.
Yeah. It's the 80s again. Things for kids made based on R-rated properties. Yay!
So Ubisoft's other interesting series in the pipeline is Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon vibe. Castlevania producer Adi Shankar will oversee the project, which is based on Blood Dragon. As with Watch Dogs, Ubisoft hasn't made much information available yet, but concept art for the series showcases a neon-lined 1980s inspired aesthetic that stays true to the game's vibe.
Nice.
And here's the poster.
Oh wow, look at that.
Adi Shankar is the guy who did a Dread also. He produced that.
He is indeed.
This is one hell of an apocalypse we're having. Captain Laserhawk.
Very nice.
That's
Definitely
gonna be good.
Going to watch the shit out of that.
That looks fucking
Yeah.
So
it's like the 80s inspired things we get now are even more 80s than the 80s were.
I have to know. Is that supposed to be a blood dragon in the background? Kind of looks like a rabbit.
It looks like the rabbit.
Like a rabbit, doesn't it?
Those rabbits like
a hulked out rabbit.
Yeah.
Coked out rabbit, whatever.
I just now noticed that. Like, what the fuck is that?
And look, there's a giant spider in the background.
Ubisoft, right?
I mean, you kind of look at this.
It is Ubisoft. It probably is a rabbit. You got a good point.
Oh, maybe it is.
Right.
Oh my god,
it actually probably is. That's awesome. I'm okay with that, honestly.
That's cool. That's actually a pretty funny show. I've seen it periodically.
But yeah, you can kind of guess the inspiration for the characters here.
Yes. Solid Snake.
Some of it's pretty
Freddie
on the nose.
Mercury.
Snake Plissken.
Yeah. And
that's Tom Cruise as Snake Plissken, is what that looked like.
Yeah, pretty much.
God.
Which actually sounds like an interesting casting, I'm just going to say. Not something I would like to see.
No.
That's interesting. Casting.
No. What the hell?
Dear God, no.
God, no. Oh, hold on.
Please don't do a thing like that. Please don't do it bad like that.
There, okay.
For the love of God, don't let Tom Cruise be in the new Matrix. For the love of God. I like Tom Cruise, but grab your little hands off my franchise, alright?
Well, the problem is, I find nowadays anyway, when he gets into something, it has to be all about Tom Cruise at the expense of whatever it is. You know?
Yeah.
It's like just the ego. No, it is. That's well documented.
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons the Mummy was so Tom Cruise centric, was because he demanded it be.
That makes sense.
You know, and it's like, no, it's the Mummy. It's not
star.
the Tom Cruise.
He'll bring you a certain international amount of money instantly. You know.
Yeah, I know. It's disgusting. So
that was it for the video game.
I liked back when he was, just an actor who was in movies sometimes.
It was in that cult, and that's like the weirdest thing about it.
Yeah.
But no, not anymore.
Yeah, there's another bit of gaming news that people are talking about, but I'm not going to talk about it because it is very politically charged.
Oh.
Very politically charged.
I see.
Uh-oh.
I am not touching that shit.
Well, now we got to know what it is after all that build-up.
At least tell us what it is. You don't have to touch it. You can just tell us what it is, maybe?
And it's what Blizzard's doing about the Chinese protest.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that guy getting basically kicked out of everything just because he...
Pretty much, yeah. The only thing I'm going to say about it is...
You talking about the guy...
Blizzard banned somebody for making politically charged Chinese comments.
And they fired the hosts for just...
I was just going to say, they fired the hosts for not...
Just do it!
Just existing.
Really?
Make your dreams come true!
Thank you, JL.
They fired the host for existing while he was talking. Like, that's...
Yeah. For not making him not say that. Like, well, they had no idea who was going to say that. Like, what the fuck?
You can't stop someone from doing things. That's not how it works.
Exactly.
Like
so
I
they
said,
fired the guy, they fired the host.
Yeah.
It was the guy he'd won, like, some tournament, and they,
yeah, they're deciding to, they are returning some of his winnings, not all of it.
I don't care about that. Like, there's no reason to ban him from playing the game. That's all. That's what they banned all his accounts from the game. Like, really? That's a bit far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing if you, like, because China, like, the government partially sponsored that event, they don't want, like, you want to take his winnings away, fine, whatever. I don't, like,
yeah,
that's
they took
whatever.
his winnings away from the tournament.
Like, Like,
but yeah, so
is really stupid to me.
So I mean, needless to say, the gaming community is very much up in arms about that right now, and a lot of people have been just kind of like boycott Blizzard, blah 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 blah, and well,
it's correct. That's exactly what they've been saying.
I know we're gonna boycott their like 5 games.
Yeah.
Oh darn!
Overwatch, so no big deal.
I don't play any Blizzard games anyway, so it doesn't really affect me. But
yeah, the one Blizzard game I play pretty hardcore just moved to Steam. So.
Oh. Oh, is that Overwatch?
No, it's Destiny 2.
Mm-hmm.
But they're mostly Bungie anyway, so.
Yeah.
I mean, like Activision doesn't show up when you start the game; it just says Bungie, and that's it.
It was just sharing the Blizzard launcher for popularity to get eyes in the game.
Yep,
that's all it was. Nothing wrong with that.
They had some exclusive. Like people were thinking, oh, it was some kind of deal that fell out. That's why they're moving to Steam. Did everybody forget that when they announced that they were going to go to Blizzard, that it was going to be a 2-year contract?
Yeah.
I did.
Yes, I did. I totally forgot about that until you even said it right now.
I don't think I even knew about that to begin with. So
yeah, it was like any other exclusivity.
That's very on brand of you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Well, I aim to be consistent, you know.
Nothing but consistent.
So, what were you gonna say, Stout? You were interrupting for something? Oh, okay. Pickups. Sure. Let's do pickups.
Oh yeah.
Pickups are good.
Nothing happened. Pickups.
Things happened. Things and stuff. So anyway.
Politics. Let's talk politics some more.
Stout, what did you get this week?
We talked about the subject while actually getting political, to be fair.
Yeah.
We didn't get very political, no, we just discussed it factually.
Yeah, we just said the things that happened. Whatever you want to take from that, do what you're going to do with it.
Night of the Living Dead 1990, finally. Yay!
Yay!
I'm sure it'll be on Scream Factory or somewhere else soon.
In mere minutes.
I
need to get that. I really need to get that.
I've never seen it, and I wanted to see it in high definition, and that's the only way to see it right now.
Yeah.
My favorite of the whole series.
Yeah. I've heard it's
really good. I got Banana Splits movie.
Yay! Finally.
Which I watched, and it's cheesy as fuck, but in all the best ways.
Isn't it, though? I had so much...
Extremely violent, of course.
Oh, yes. I had so much fun with that one.
Am I going to like it, Stoudman?
I think so.
And it actually, if you didn't own, you don't own the physical release, it actually is airing or has already aired on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Okay.
They aired it
Uncut,
today.
Though?
I think they might air it.
It's pretty violent.
Got 31 from Rob Zombie.
31.
They're pretty lenient and violent now.
I wanted to see it because I like Rob Zombie stuff.
Cool.
Fuck you if you don't like Rob Zombie. Yay!
It's Rob Zombie's weakest film. Yay!
Excellent.
It's not bad.
I got Freddy vs. Jason.
Yay!
Because I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen Freddy vs. Jason?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. It's
the
fun.
abuse of color theory.
Swears by it and says it's amazing.
I love
it.
The
abuse of color theory in that film is just offensive to anyone, any kind of knowledge of film.
Anyway, not being high art, I don't care. It's a fun movie. Enjoy.
I got The Lost Boys.
Yay! I need to watch that again.
I love that movie.
Look at that wrinkly cover.
Have you seen that before, at least?
No, I haven't.
Oh, wow. Okay, I thought I was late to the Lost Boys party when I saw it 15 years ago for the first time.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyways.
It's fun.
The Thing.
Ooh, Arrow Edition. Nice.
Yeah.
Got it for the transfer, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Yes.
I had the Scream Factory version. I was like, this is good enough for now.
He appropriately came to me and asked what edition was the best one, and we gave him the correct answer.
Well, definitely go with the Arrow, because, I mean, you get the better transfer and you get additional extras. So, there you go.
They do have unique special features, to be fair.
Yeah.
House by the Cemetery.
Yay!
Yay!
I need like a better edition of that. I have the old
I
Arrow.
have that.
I have the old Arrow DVD. I need like a Blu-ray of it.
I think it's getting a newer release soon from somebody, so I'll probably double dip on it.
Rollerball!
Rollerball!
Yay!
Yay!
I have that.
I actually got the Twilight Time release of that. I still haven't watched it. Never seen it.
Same transfer.
Yeah,
so.
I'm sure it is. Well, Twilight Time generally has nice transfers.
Several years. It's been decades since I've seen this movie.
Yeah,
so
I've never seen it.
Tenebrae.
Oh,
Yay!
nice. Yay! I really need a Blu-ray of that.
Skinslip chastised me because he...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Snaps release is better, transfer-wise.
Okay. Well, good, because that's the one I was going to get.
And then last but not least, to go along with all my mostly horror-related stuff, Toy Story 4.
Yeah! That's the scariest movie ever.
I still haven't seen 3.
I also have not seen 3.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Excellent. Well, that was very efficient.
Excellent.
Well done. Away. Away with you. Which mouse is it? There we go. Okay, who's next? Garbage Gamer, what'd you get?
Got some stuff.
Some stuff.
Things.
And we got Horizon Chase Turbo on the background there. Very nice.
Yes.
Just the endlessly curving road. Never ends.
I think they're just driving in a circle.
Life is an endless curving road. Never
All right, so for a couple bucks here, I picked up the unrated version of Ted.
Yay! I have the Flash Gordon edition that has those. And Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got Ted there.
I still have to watch the second one. Love the first one.
I also love the first one. Have not seen the second one.
It's very funny.
Picked up the extended edition. Also includes theatrical version of Cowboys and Aliens.
I really like that movie.
It got really pixelated all of a sudden. There we go. Yes, I have that. I was meaning to read the original graphic novel that it's based on, but I never got around to it.
And
I recall enjoying it.
I think this one was
pretty short.
This one was $3.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
Picked up Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Ultimate Edition.
Ultimate Edition.
Which apparently is the only one to watch. So
good.
Yeah, it's good.
And still not the Snyder Cut.
It's the only one I've seen is the Ultimate Edition, and I thought it was all right. It has
been waiting.
I enjoyed it.
A couple minor issues, but overall I didn't have any big problems with it.
I have to remind myself a few times, it's an alternate universe, it's an alternate universe, it's an alternate universe.
Well, yes.
I always go to this section of my half-price books to see if they have the Blu-ray of it, and they never do, and they finally did this week. Finally got GoldenEye on Blu-ray.
GoldenEye, the worst transfer of all the Bond movies.
Yep.
Sadly, but
well,
it's all we have.
Yeah, so I'll take it.
Literally,
it was like $5. So
I still think it's the best Pierce Brosnan.
I was gonna say it's my favorite Bond movie growing up.
It's good.
It was by
good
far.
one.
It's a good Bond movie.
For a lot of people our age, that was like our first Bond movie.
It's got Sean Bean in it as 006.
It was my only Bond movie until I did that project where I watched all the Bond movies.
So the next one, I picked up a TV show. I picked up season 3 of Pickle Rick.
Yes.
Nice.
Just in time. Season 4 is about to drop.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
I gotta catch up. I'm finishing up season 2. Need to start watching this one.
That is such an easily marathonable show.
I went through the first season, I think, in one night.
Yeah. That's the long season. It's 11 episodes.
All right, so that's it for the movies and the TV shows. All the rest are video games. Next one, the PS2 Greatest Hits. Picked up Hot Shots Golf 3.
I've never played a single one of them.
Awesome.
These are fun.
It's a great one.
Oh, I've never played them,
Finally picked up Ico.
Yes, I
It's
have.
a good game.
I don't know if I still have my original PS2 one. I've got the PS3 remaster.
I got the PS3 one.
Yeah, Ico's great.
It is good. I need to play
like, this is probably I'll probably never play this.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those. I'm still looking for. Yeah, I'm looking for an original copy of Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
That's not like $100-something.
Well, that was a pretty big deal when that came out. I remember because it was one of those earlier PS2 games that actually really showed,
what the PS2
how
could
good
do.
the graphics could be on a PS2. I mean, it's quite impressive.
I remember having a demo of it and being the most confused person in the world.
It's good. I remember.
I played an in-game demo for that too. I think
it's a good one.
Yeah, it was on a PlayStation Underground.
In-store demo. Jesus Christ! In-store demo.
I need to go through their whole trilogy. Do Eco again, and then do Shadow of the Colossus, and then Last Guardian.
Streaming, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, well, absolutely. Streaming the whole works.
Next one I picked up here. Adding to my collection of Gauntlet games, picked up Gauntlet 7 Sorrows.
Cool.
I have no recollection of that one.
I don't think I played that. No, I didn't play that one.
It's not a very well-known Gauntlet game. Because it was one of those... They tried to be... I mean, it's still a Gauntlet. It still kind of plays like Gauntlet.
Yeah.
But it almost looks like God of War.
Okay.
Like it's very heavily it's not overly heavily stylized. It's more realistic looking.
Well, and then there was Dark Legacy, which was reminiscent of that D&D game. Dark Alliance, I think.
Dark Alliance.
Yeah.
Dark Alliance. Yes.
Dark Legacy, Dark Alliance. And the gameplay is very similar to Dark Alliance.
And I found my
I like that one.
My game that I'm going to be playing periodically throughout the month of October, and probably into the later months here. Fatal Frame 2: Crimson Butterfly.
That's my first introduction to that series. Which was my friend
specifically the director's cut.
Which I never finished. I got frustrated and I was so hopelessly lost and didn't know what I was doing and just gave up.
This game is just
Were you streaming that or was that way before then?
I don't think I was streaming. Maybe I was streaming. I didn't.
Anyway,
I don't remember.
My buddy rented that and was hanging out with him while I played it, and we were supposed to play it until it got dark. It was too scary. We started playing it at like noon. And it was too scary. And then we looked outside and it was like 9:30 and pitch black, and so the only recourse was to continue playing until the sun came up. So we played until the sun came up.
It's like, sleep isn't happening now. Yeah.
But that was my only interaction with that game was that experience, and I loved that experience.
Yeah.
This is a great. If you've never played a Fatal Frame game,
it's good.
Crimson Butterfly is.
I've got the trilogy on PS3. They're not HD remasters, but they're just PS3 games
like,
on PS3.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like.
Yeah, that's another one, Major Patoga, that I'm trying to find is Siren.
I have that.
I'm trying to find like the original like PS2 copies of Siren.
I have that.
I'd never play any of them because they're too scary for me to play on my own.
I have Siren and I have Siren Blood Curse, which was the sort of reimagining.
Yeah, was that the one on
the PS3? I
love
watching Sean play those games. I'm scared.
I played the demo of Blood Curse and I really liked it. I thought it was actually really good. And then so I bought the game when it was on sale, I think. And then, but I've had the PS2 one for a while. I played a little bit of it. And I didn't get very far because the voice acting was just really throwing me off. It's so bad in that game, like the English voice acting specifically. But it was pretty hilarious. But I think it'd be fun. It'd be a fun one to visit just for that alone. It's like. I also found the controls really convoluted. Like, it's not like a typical game where you just kind of walk around and you press X to interact or something. It's like, no. There's, like, specific actions you have to go through in order to do things like do this to pick up the car key, and then do this to stick the key in the ignition, and then do this to turn the key and start the car. Yeah, and it was all these different things. I found it really... confusing.
I was going to say, it sounds like Heavy Rain before Heavy Rain.
Yeah, kind of.
It's almost like a rhythm game. You kind of know the rhythm and you can get it.
And then there was this other thing, this other feature where you could jump into the vision of the enemies, so you could see what the enemies saw. And I was thinking, like, well, what's the point of that? I just want to get away from the enemies. I don't want to know where they are, other than to know that I need to get away from them.
What game was that? What was it? Dark. I want to say it was Dark Premonition, or something like that. What was the one where you could like possess? Like it was a horror game. It was like a stealth horror where you could like possess enemies, and you can see kind of the same thing. You can like see their past, or like when you possess them, you like know their memories.
Fear.
Oh God! What was that?
Was it Fear?
No,
it wasn't Fear.
It wasn't Fear. It wasn't a first-person shooter. It was like a third-person, like stealth horror game. I'll have to look it up and see. If
I remember there was a game called Messiah where you played like a cherub that could do that. You could like possess.
Yeah, I remember
people
being
to take
showed that
care-
one when I was younger.
Yeah.
Because at the time I didn't understand what a cherub was.
Oh, okay.
They were like, "Look, you play as a baby in a diaper that kills people." So, and it's, but yeah. I mean, that's another one. If you ever anyone out there ever gets a chance to play Messiah, play Messiah. It's a nice, wonderful clusterfuck.
What's the one that can turn off the GameCube? What the fuck? I always forget this one. We talk about this like every couple years on SNI. I keep forgetting that.
Horror
game where I can do. It's a psychological horror game that fucks with the player and like turns off the
Yeah.
Tells you your game save is lost and.
Apparently in Powell Land, Major Togo
Eternal
says,
Darkness.
Eternal Darkness, thank you.
Yeah. Major Togo says in Powell Land, apparently Siren actually got a sequel, like a proper sequel, but we never got it over here.
Figures.
Yeah, Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem.
I think
Sanity's Rectum is what I.
Sanity's Rectum.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I have a recollection. I feel like the last time we talked about this, Legally Divine Gamer was when he told us what the title was last time. I couldn't remember what the game was called.
I'm assuming that was your last pickup.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would love to see Jean play that.
Which one? Oh, Eternal Darkness.
Eternal Darkness. Yeah.
I don't think I have a format I can play it on.
It's a wonderful psychological horror.
Cool. I like psychological horror. Anybody watching my gameplay videos this Halloween will know that. A lot of psychological horror this season. Especially
lots of crying.
Especially last month. A lot of crying. If you want to see me just bawl like a sad person.
I have like my what I call pinnacle pickups,
Lots of
like the, especially when it comes to horror, like those quintessential titles.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Skinslip.
Okay, Skinslip, what did you get this week?
I got Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Spider-Man.
I'd love to watch, but it's October, so Spider-Man can fucking wait until November.
Fair enough.
So
can confirm it's a lot of fun though.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it.
I'm guessing that does not include the additional 4 minutes they added for the theatrical re-release.
Probably not, and I don't care.
Because there's the Infinity Saga set coming out. A steal at $550 that apparently will include all those extended cuts. Actually, not bad if you don't own
any of them. It's about retail for buying all
if you don't own any of them. But how many of us don't own any of them? Like
I'm only missing 5. You know?
So like, fuck you, Disney. Thank you very much.
Anyway.
The
other thing I got was this limited edition of the movie The Prey.
Ooh.
Which,
cool.
I don't know anything about this, but I hate missing limited editions with extra content. So
fair enough.
I read the description. Sometimes I'll get those movies. Sometimes I'll blind buy them. Sometimes I won't. This one I did, but it's like, it's not human, and it's got an axe. One of the most underrated efforts to hail from the slice and dice boom. The Prey has at last emerges from the VHS wilderness in a brand new 2K restoration from the recently unearthed original camera negatives. 3 young couples set off into the mountains for a weekend of climbing, drinking, and lovemaking. Fucking, by the way. I'm looking at this.
Yes.
Fucking.
Yeah,
but little do they know that they are stumbling into the train of a fearsome predator, a wild man horrifically burned as a child many years ago in a fire which engulfed his gypsy camp and left only him alive. Now he roams the woods in search of his next human prey.
Nice.
Filmed in 1979 to 1980, but not released in the U.S. until 1984 when it was picked up by New World Pictures. The Prey is a unique woodsy slasher gem, ripe for appraisal, and then in this extra pack, 40th anniversary edition.
Interesting.
Limited edition contents sold me. It's got it's got the U.S. theatrical cut, the international cut, and a bonus composite fan cut, which has the cut footage that we got a cut version here or there. They got a cut version here. Someone had a cut version, and there's other scenes that were made for the cut version.
Okay.
And now the fan cut has all of it.
Oh, I see. So it's like an amalgamation cut.
Yes, and that's limited to this cut. So like, okay,
that's cool.
That's why I have to get. If we're just like, oh, you can get the butchered cut, or you can just buy the standalone later.
So it's almost like a despecialized edition.
So it sounds very similar to Friday the 13th, but it's like made like at the same time, or like a little bit before, maybe?
A little bit before, actually. Started production probably before Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
But and there's no way they could have known about each other.
No.
They're both clearly influenced by Halloween and Black Christmas.
Slashers at the time, yeah. So right at the start of the slasher boom there. But that's interesting. But then not released until 1984. So then of course everybody's going, this is just a Friday the 13th ripoff. It's like, yeah,
exactly.
But no, not really.
Yep.
That actually sounds really interesting. I would also really like to see that. So hopefully I'll be able to at some point.
But yeah, there's the Arrow release. They'll have the uncut version on the standard release, obviously. So you'll at least see that. But
that's pretty cool.
I had to get the limited edition. That was all my pickups right there. Those two things.
Oh, there you go. Well, that's some good stuff.
Yep.
I already forgot what the first one was. Oh yeah, Spider-Man. Yeah, but who cares?
No, who cares? Yeah.
Who cares? Well, we care, but you know.
Regional filmmaking. That's way more interesting.
Exactly. Okay, so I have three. This I was gonna say this year. 3 of my 3 annual pickups. Well, this one should come as no surprise because I'm wanting to get caught up on this franchise, and I said, well, I should get the latest one that just came out like this week. Picked up Annabelle Comes Home.
I need that.
So there we go with the slipcover. It's actually a very nice matte finish slipcover. I don't know how you can tell that, but it looks.
I only have the first Annabelle film.
It looks shinier here than it actually is, but no bumpiness. But yeah, very nice. I've heard
Annabelle
it's quite
Creation,
good.
That's the other one.
Annabelle Creation is the second one. Yeah.
That's one I need that one still too.
Yeah. I enjoyed the first Annabelle. I actually rewatched my review of it a few days ago. I couldn't remember anything. It's like, oh yeah, no. But then as I heard myself in the past talking about it, I remembered things like, oh yeah, that happened, yeah. But
I need to rewatch it at some point.
And then everybody's been talking about this,
fucker,
basically since it came out, and I thought, it really dropped in price severely this month, I guess. So I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna grab that and check it out. I've heard nothing but good things about it. And so I picked up Hereditary. So
I haven't seen it yet.
There we go.
Yes.
I've heard it's fantastic. And
that one came out of nowhere for me. I just recently heard about that.
Well, and this seems to be another one of those directors that just kind of came out of nowhere and is making all these waves in the horror genre. Along the lines of Jordan Peele and stuff like that. So really want to check this out. And speaking of which, from the same director, who is Ari Aster, I think. Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Ari Aster. Yeah, Ari Aster. Also picked up Midsommar, which is actually, this was the last copy that Best Buy had. So obviously, making some waves there. But
they only had it on DVD at Target.
And look at that nice Rotten Tomatoes.
I was at Target, I looked around for it. They only had it on DVD.
And look at that nice Rotten Tomatoes thing just printed right on the slipcover.
I'm basically waiting for the $10 or lower deal. I'm poor. Not
it's on the back, but then on the front we have it in the corner. Where
I hate that. I hate it.
It's like,
I hate it.
Certified fresh, guys. Certified fresh. It was once certified fresh.
Certified fresh. Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
So that's it. So 3 more editions for the horror collection this week, just because basically
none of them
during October, I basically pretty much August to October, all I buy is horror movies, with the odd exception if it's something like really special I've been wanting. Like I got that David Tennant Doctor Who set because I've been wanting that for ages. But other than that, it's been pretty much all horror movies. So, I did get Alita Battle Angel, but other than that, pretty much all horror movies.
Yeah, except for Rollerball and Toy Story 4, all mine were horror movies.
Yeah, see, there you go. But
Spider-Man is the only thing that was non-horror. Yes. I only bought 2 other movies.
And yesterday, being Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend, and perfectly timed for that, Rosie and I watched Addams Family Values yesterday, which I had not seen in a very long time. But yeah, I think as you, Stout, are always talking about how there's not a lot of movies for Thanksgiving, like they're sort of Thanksgiving themes. It's like, well, now you got Addams Family Values to add to your annual watch of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
And Dutch is also.
And Dutch. There you go. Little Ed O'Neill. But yeah, so we watched that, and then we did a double feature. We watched that with. We took a little break, and then we watched Interview with the Vampire, which I knew she would enjoy because she likes.
I assumed she liked it a lot.
Yeah, she did. She really. I actually I don't think I've ever heard her be so quiet during a movie. I kept thinking maybe she'd fallen asleep, and I looked over and she's just like watching intensely.
She's the perfect age for that movie.
Yeah.
You know?
But she was just like so just rapt attention through the whole thing, like just absolutely taken with it. And
it came out, what, 1982?
No, it was 1994, I think. Because I remember I saw it when I was in university.
What's the difference to call it 1990?
I saw it the 1 year I was in university. It's 94, I believe. Yeah, it was 94.
Yeah, I was 12 when it came out, and I was like the perfect age for that movie.
I hadn't seen it for a while. Like it's always been one of my favorite vampire movies, and watching it again, now I remember why. As it's just such a great story, and with such interesting characters, and holy shit, the 10-year-old Kirsten Dunst as Claudia always blows me away. Like, she was amazing in that.
Technically, at that point, some point.
That what?
Technically, I guess she was 10 years old. Her real life self. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I'm very high. That's
okay. But yeah, like that was. I mean, her career was guaranteed after that. Tom Cruise actually defying expectations was quite good as Lestat. Brad Pitt, I thought, was perfect as the beautiful and bemoaning Louis. Armand, holy shit, Antonio Banderas as Armand,
Armand,
just so beautiful. He was so beautiful.
So,
and
Armand could get it forever.
Yeah, I know. I'm so disappointed that they didn't continue and adapt at least the next couple of books.
They did Queen of the Damned, but it wasn't very good.
We did Queen of the Damned.
The soundtrack was amazing, but the movie
I have Queen of the Damned. I have never seen it. I'm going to.
Part of the problem with the movie is during the shooting of the film, Leah flies away with the crew to do a film on another island nearby to film a music video, and on the way back they crash and die. Yeah. So they had to shoot around the fact that she's not there for certain scenes, and
well, and also the thing that they did, because Queen of the Damned originally was the third book. Like, there was a whole second book in there, and they sort of took elements from both, I understand, and smushed them all into this one movie. It's like, I would really like to see a movie of just the vampire Lestat, you know?
I would really like to see that whole universe as like a series. But
wait a minute.
I hear crazy person, so I don't know if I want to give her money.
Did we not hear? Well, it's not that she's crazy. She's just incredibly spiritual and kind of flip-flops on her spirituality a little bit. But but she's created this wonderful universe of of characters, and all intertwined. I mean, there was also Ramses the Mummy, and there was the witch ones. The witches come. It's all tied in. It's all part of the same universe.
Yep. So, and I'd love to see a series based on
that.
But
I was going to say, I could have sworn I heard recently that they were working on a series based on the Vampire Chronicles. It was going to be like on Amazon Prime or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know if that's still happening, but I do seem to recall. Let's look it up here. Let's find out.
Well, boys, it looks like I have to. I'll be back.
Okay.
All right.
Vampire Chronicles TV series.
Headed to Hulu.
Hulu. Fuck you, Hulu. Alright, so Vampire Chronicles TV series. Let's see where it's at here. Doesn't say. Still in development. There's no information about it.
You just hate Hulu because you can't get it in Canada.
Yep. Correct. So,
also because you have to keep buying all these different fucking streaming services, god damn it.
Yeah. Well, on the plus side, a lot of the Hulu stuff we get on other streaming services here in Canada, so I'm sure we'll get it on something. Hopefully it'll be on one of the ones I already have. So, Let's see. So here's this is from a year ago. I don't know. It's from July 2018. The Vampire Chronicles television series project has found itself a home on Hulu. In what was reportedly a competitive bidding situation amongst outlets, Hulu has landed the television product, according to The Hollywood Reporter. The project will adapt Adam Rice's groundbreaking 11-novel vampire... Okay, I was wondering how many books there actually were. 11-novel vampire literary mythology, collectively known as the Vampire Chronicles, which center on the hedonistic vampire Lestat de Lioncourt. The books were most prominently represented by director Neil Jordan's 1994 film Interview with the Vampire, which starred Tom Cruise as Lestat, Brad Pitt, and Christian Slater. There was also director Michael Reiner's 2002 adaptation film Queen of the Damned, which starred the late singer Aaliyah and Stuart Townsend. Author Anne Rice, upon regaining the theatrical rights to her literary mythology in November 2016, wasted no time in moving forward with the television project. 5 months later, Paramount Television and Anonymous Content opened the rights for the literary franchise to develop said television project. Consequently, both Anne and her son Christopher Rice will be on board the project as executive producers, joined in that capacity by Anonymous Content's David Cantor and Steve Golan. The January acquisition of Brian Fuller as showrunner seemed like an auspicious development, not suspicious. However, the television maestro of Pushing Daisies, Hannibal, and American Gods has been somewhat of a rolling stone as of late, having vacated the second season of American Gods and his coveted Star Trek Discovery tenure, as well as 1990s anthology reboot Amazing Stories. Indeed, Fuller would exit the Vampire Chronicles just 4 months after his appointment, leaving the project, now to be set to be hosted by Hulu, where it currently stands rudderless. Of course, with the Hulu deal now in place, expect the search for a new skipper to be a top priority. Okay. So, is there any more recent news? Anything at all? Oh.
Probably dead in the water.
March 2019. Hulu's Interview with the Vampire TV show shoots this September. Okay, so they just started shooting.
They probably just finished shooting if it was in September, but yeah.
Well, they're not going to do a whole TV series in a month. That's going to take a few.
You never know, Sean.
Depending how many.
They could, if it's shooting, then you could do a shoot in a month, yeah.
Okay.
Especially if you're trying to keep it cheap, which most productions are.
No, don't be stupid, fans. It's not going to have the same cast as Interview with the Vampire in it. Don't be dumb. That was like
really?
fucking 20-something years ago. And Kirsten, well, I mean, yeah.
That is possible, getting Kirsten Dunst, because she actually has been doing work for Hulu. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
So that was the latest news. That was from March of this year. So that's the latest.
So it's in shoot. It's supposed to be shooting.
So supposedly it's shooting.
Already shot. And we don't even know who the fuck is in it yet.
We haven't. There's no news. IMDb page is blank.
Wow. Okay.
So I don't know. It may or may not still be happening. I don't know. Yeah. Didn't know who died. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Who are you talking about? Didn't know she died.
Damn, she died. What? I gotta go way back here. What is Jail talking about?
Damn it, Jail!
What? Vittorio.
The person who played the queen. Oh.
Aaliyah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Really? You didn't know she died? That was like
15, 20
probably
years ago?
made the movie more, gave the movie more attention than it would have had otherwise. But anyway, yeah, she died. Unfortunately, one of those tragedies.
I saw that movie in theaters with my brother, and we didn't necessarily love it, but we didn't hate it. It was just okay.
I see. So, yeah, so who knows what's happening with the series? Hopefully something. Because, I mean, given the wealth of material that Anne Rice has written, I mean, it's certainly one that could...
ripe for a series.
Well, yeah, absolutely. You just do straight up adaptations of the books, or, you know. And I mean, you could even do in-between stories covering...
Jill, she's been dead for like 20 years. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yes. This is not new. It's not like this just happened 5 minutes ago.
Curse more dead
And I know this may be a surprise to you, and maybe you didn't realize this, but everybody dies eventually. You will die eventually.
We will all die.
All of us in this room will be dead eventually. In fact, there could even be someone watching this 50 years from now thinking, wow, everybody in this video is dead.
I doubt that's actually true, but if it is, hi person 50 years from now.
Hi, the future. We're all dead now.
We're sorry that the past
I don't know. I might still be alive. I'd be in my 80s.
Well, that's true. Actually, some of us might be still. 100 years from now, when you're watching this video, yeah, there's no way I'll be 147. Unless I find a way to actually become a vampire, in which case, who knows?
No way I'll be 130 plus.
Only 130. A sprightly 130. 132. Greetings from my coffin. See, even everybody in the chat is dead, and they're all saying hi to you from beyond the grave. Well, this is an appropriately morbid thing for a Halloween month stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, about death and dying and being dead.
About our own eventual demise.
Yes. I remember we were talking about posting and pre-scheduling videos for that. The, if you're seeing this, it means I'm dead video. And then just keep pushing it farther in the future. It's like, well, I lived another year. I'll push it another couple years into the future. So then it would be like, after dying, just randomly 5 years later, there'd be a new video posted on our YouTube channels. It's like, hello. I'm dead. Are you still sad?
I bet
remember that I'm
watching this. Loser.
That's right.
just take death like playing the game.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you forgot I was dead.
That's right. You just lost the game. Yeah.
Evil!
That would be an evil thing to do. Yes.
Don't forget the evil! Will you please stop saying that?
Because like he would have been.
Be like the 10th anniversary. Hello, losers. Yeah. I'm just having some steak. Right. In my case, it'd be pork chops. I'm just having some pork chops. Something I can't enjoy anymore because I'm dead. Potato chips. I love potato chips. But I can't eat them anymore because I'm dead. I think I'll watch a movie tonight. Because I can do that now when I'm shooting this video. Because I haven't died yet.
Really morbid.
Yep.
Skinslip died of dysentery. Well, Skinslip, didn't this character actually die in your Oregon Trail playthrough?
Yes, oh my god, okay. Yeah, when I did the gaming marathon on Twitch last Monday, and I played the Dark Anthology Man of Medan, and managed to successfully kill every single character in the game while trying to save them and failing dismally. And then I played the Oregon Trail, which is a zombie apocalypse take on the Oregon Trail. And of course, you know, wanting to be morbid, I named all of my companions on the journey after my friends. So there was me, and then there was Stoudman, and then there was Skinslip, and then there was Garage Gamber.
Oh, great.
Garage Gamber kept farting on things and breaking them, but...
Sounds about right.
And Stoud kept injuring himself by sitting down wrong during the journey.
Shapes was there too, right?
I think Shapes was there too, yeah. Yeah, because we needed 5, I think. So, so it was all of us, and, like, within 2 days of setting out on the journey, Skinslip died. Like, it was from something really stupid and inane, too. I don't even remember what it was. But it was like, we're just do, and Skinslip's dead. Like, well, what the fuck? Like, is it going to be one of those journeys? So I guess we were just, you know, taking Skinslip's rotting corpse with us for the entire journey. Just stuffed her in the trunk, I guess.
I had gotten bitten by a zombie at some point, and somehow miraculously still survived the whole damn time.
It's because I kept unloading all my health packs on you. It's like, don't you die on me!
Are you talking about Conan?
No.
No.
I'm talking about the Oregon Trail.
Ooh.
Which is a zombie apocalypse version of the Oregon Trail.
Ah.
Yes.
Oregon.
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 The Oregon Trail.
The Oregon Trail.
Oregano.
Yes.
The Oregon.
The Oregano Trail, yeah.
I like the sound of that, though.
Rosie, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Rosie.
Yeah, it was fun. I played the entire game last Monday. I actually made it to the end. My first time ever playing it. It was fun.
I'm going to take some delicious cold medicine.
Looks delicious.
It's got
and
Vapo Cool in it from
I was just going to say, and banned off Twitch for drug use.
Drug use, yeah.
What is that?
Shooting drugs.
It's drugs.
God.
That good, eh? Do you feel the Vapo Cool just blasting your sinuses?
Too Vapo, yeah.
Oh, it's like liquid vapor rub?
No, well, kind of. It's
I was kind of thinking
Dayquil.
Oh, kind of like
Dayquil
gravel.
mixed with Vicks and Vapo
No, it'd
rub.
be more like Buckley's.
Ew.
Yeah.
Buckley's sucks.
Buckley's is great. I love how their advertising campaign actually is. Tastes awful, but it works.
They do taste
We know
awful.
it's
They
ass,
taste like
but
somebody
it doesn't
took
matter.
crap and then puked on it and hardened,
But
and then you just ate it.
It's literally like Buckley's is literally like drinking Vicks Vapo Rub. Like that's what it's.
Yeah, it's so gross.
Yeah.
I had to have one once, and
Yeah,
I couldn't even
that's-
handle it.
But it works
I had
well.
to, like,
I've
spit
used it
out
before. I like it.
finished
I was telling Stout earlier that
Yeah,
know
the
if you
gel on
actually
the inside
lick
is the
Vicks
gross
Vapo
part.
Rub, it kind of tastes like minty ass.
Minty ass.
Minty ass.
You ever wonder what minty ass tasted like?
Can I eat
Vicks
that
Vapo
steak?
Rub.
Oh, this has alcohol in
I'm
it too.
starving.
Oh, so it's drugs and alcohol use.
I was like, why do I have to show my fucking ID for this?
Heat something up. Like have
that's
something
why.
proper.
Oh my god, Stout. I was running around in the tower in
Yeah.
Destiny 2 yesterday,
Awesome.
and I found someone whose character
8
name
minutes.
was Professor of Wombology.
Wombology.
Yes.
If you set it to Wumbo.
It was a
I'm
character
not talking
name
to you. I'm talking to the people.
when I was
The
playing Destiny
study
2
of
yesterday.
Wombology.
I was
I
just telling you
found
to
the
set the microwave to Wumbo.
Yeah, and like I said, ever since they moved to Steam, people have been a lot more freeform with their character names.
Ah,
So I'm finding like Fuzzy Toast.
You can take
And
fuzzy toast.
and just names like that. It's just like, Oh, what was the? God, there was one. It was a Trump reference, and it was fucking hilarious. And it was. Oh God, what was it? I don't think I'm gonna remember it, but whatever.
You're right. That was hilarious.
I know,
Thanks
right?
for sharing.
That was amazing.
I'm gonna tell that one to everybody.
Hey, Zara and Isaac, you have Steam gifts.
I do?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's check them out. I don't have Steam open on either computer.
We'll get to it.
I have Steam
Honk.
gifts. I can't show you on the screen because it would require going to another screen. But let's see what we got here. Holy moly. Okay, hold on. Hey! Awesome. He sent, from Major Motoko, sent me Rick and Morty Virtual Reality, which, of course, I can't play until I get a virtual reality helmet, but thank you.
He's trying to tell you something.
Thank you.
He's trying to tell you something.
Oh, okay.
So he's telling you to get a VR helmet.
Oh, okay. And, let's see, he says, not sure if my previous gift of Rick and Morty will work since it looks to be solely VR, but enjoy this FMV game. And he sent me the Shape-Shifting Detective. Excellent. That one sounds good. What is this one? It says the Shape-Shifting Detective is a supernatural murder mystery FMV game where you play as a detective who can shapeshift into other characters, allowing you to unlock actual conversations and private encounters. Ooh.
Oh, apparently you don't need VR to play the Rick and Morty game.
From the makers of the Infectious Madness of Dr. Really? You can play it without VR? Holy shit. If that's true, then yes, I'm going to play the shit out of that.
No, it's a full VR experience.
So I can play it without VR then?
I'm wondering too, because it's like that kind of defeats the purpose of the game, though.
I like not playing it in VR.
Granted, that would be a funny kind of thing about it. Just like we made this VR game that's totally for VR. It even has VR in the title, and you can play it without VR.
Perfect. Rick and Morty Virtual Reality. Well, it's showing in the non-VR list. And in the VR list. Well, let me take a look at your store page. What does it say?
Wait, what? Hold on. I just did a Google search, and it says, can you play virtual reality without VR? And it says, the answer is yes. Rick and Morty Virtual Reality is indeed VR only.
Oh,
it says, notice,
okay.
requires virtual reality headset. So
yeah,
requires a virtual reality headset. Okay, well, whoever said that lied. Who lied to me? Someone.
It was Brinsley.
Brinsley. Brinsley. Jeez. Get me all excited.
It works with the Valve Index, HTC Vive, Oculus Rift, and Windows Mixed Reality.
Yarp.
I know what two of those things are.
What are the two you don't know?
Windows Mixed
Valve
Reality.
Index and Windows Mixed Reality.
The Valve Index is the new $1,000 knuckle controller high-end VR headset from Steam themselves.
That's why I don't know.
And Windows Mixed Reality means any other VR headset that any other company decides to release, like Samsung, or Motorola, or whatever like that. Pretty much, if it supports VR on the PC, that's about it.
What's that other one from Justin Roiland? There's I want to say it's Job Simulator, but it's another one. It's
No,
like
I know what you're
Office
talking about.
Simulator or something.
Well, good then. Then you did it correctly.
I've seen somebody play it like
There's
3 or 4 times. It's so good.
Yeah.
No, there's Trover Saves the Universe.
That's a newer one. And
But the other one is like it's accounting simulator.
Yes, yeah, that's
I think that's the other one.
Accounting.
Accounting
Accounting
Plus.
Plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Accounting Plus.
That was
It's
actually
hilarious.
Justin Roiland's first VR game was Accounting Plus.
When
And he
Sean
did that.
finally does get VR, we need to make sure he has
I
Accounting
do
Plus.
believe he. If I remember correctly, I think he did that right when he started Rick and Morty, or right before Rick and Morty started. It was right there.
I'm looking at the screen page, the Steam page for Accounting Plus. Dangers. If you die in VR, you die in real life. Do not play after midnight. Some characters may be unfriendly and not actively encourage you during gameplay. Achievements linked to unforgivable acts of human corruption. A soundtrack that is way better than a VR game soundtrack should have any right to be. Subtitles and translations for 9 languages. Oh wow, that's internationally dangerous.
That's internationally dangerous.
The vacuum of space. Sitting and standing mode are both available and dangerous. And unfortunately, the cops. Beautiful. But yes, if you guys have not played that game or seen it, check out like a YouTube video of it. It's amazing.
Yeah, Justin Roiland did the following voices in Accounting Plus. He played the voices of Tree Guy, the Judge, Derek Smith, Skeleton Boy, Cool Knight, and Ding.
I like the Tree Guy.
Oh yeah, get the fuck out of here! Get out of here, man! You're ruining everything. What are you doing here? This is my world. Fuck off. I do like if you actually get like a like if you ever find like a box copy, if they ever make a box copy, he's put up concept art of what he wants the box copy to look like, and funny enough, it looks like an N64 game.
It does, right?
I mean, totally. I mean, it's just one on here all. On screen share. This. See? It's totally a friggin' that's only for it has the fold over and everything. For all you young people out there, this is kind of what N64 boxes look like. It had a fold over in the corner, had a little red bar on the side that had like the Nintendo logo and shit.
Everybody go. Everybody's gone. Absolutely everybody
Literally
left.
nobody left.
So, I got some Armstrong cheese. Oops.
That all fell all over your desk.
Very expensive. And
it's okay, it's fine, it's cheese, it's fine.
Some club crackers.
Ah, that's a good brand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dollar Store had them a little while ago, and I got a whole bunch.
I find dollar stores every so often, you know, when they get their hands on the name brand shit.
Yeah, I'll stock up. I always look for name brand stuff whenever I'm there. Like, what name brand stuff do they have this week? What do they got? It's like club crackers? Fucking hey. Yeah, these are good. I can just eat these plain, basically. But
I used to eat those plain.
They're very tasty.
They have they're salty, but they're also like a little buttery.
A little buttery, and yeah, nice crunch to them. I like them a lot. But they remind me, there was a brand of crackers called Tuck, T-U-C, which was very similar to these. Had a similar kind of texture and flavor, but the shape was a little different. But very good. If you ever see those, I don't even know if they're around anymore, but you'll probably like those as well.
I was that weird kid that would like really slowly eat saltine crackers.
That's pretty weird. I forgot I had these club crackers. I've actually got a whole second box of them in the fridge, in the cupboard.
Sugar-free Mountain Dew?
Hey, thanks, Meghound.
I call that what's the point juice.
Do you mean like? I have Diet Mountain Dew. That's basically what you're talking about, right? Like, yeah.
I would say what's the point juice would be caffeine-free Mountain Dew.
They have that. I was gonna say though, they have caffeine-free Mountain Dew. Just they only sell it in Utah because Utah is Mormon.
Just kind of like I call decaf
caffeine.
coffee, dirty water.
Dirty water.
But the funny thing is, decaf coffee is not decaffeinated.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
Where'd
not
you hear that?
completely.
What Fox News article told you that, Stoud?
Well, it's not. Well, the whole thing is it's not
The
completely
one from
caffeine
Tucker
free.
Carlson, hello.
The good one?
It's not completely caffeine free.
Yeah, but it's such a low. They've removed as much as they could of the caffeine out of it. That there's a little trace amount. It's like
Ross!
when if you ever buy apple cider or anything like that, it'll say like 0.1% alcohol
your
by
food.
volume.
Oh, right.
Well, here they have on these cans here 0 calorie. Guess what? It's not 0 calorie. It's like 5 or 10 calories, but because it's under a certain amount of calories, the FDA allows them. I think it's the FDA.
This is why I do
allows them
such
to put
things.
0.
Brothers
It's not-
made cheesy, meaty pasta. Look
Ooh.
at that. Very good. That looks awesome.
That's why I added a bunch
You
of
are,
cheese.
you are teaching her yell.
It looks awesome.
So
Well,
magnificent.
It does. It looks amazing.
Teaching her to
Enjoy.
yell. Correct.
I'm teaching her well, is what I'm trying to say.
Pardon? What?
I can make you lunch one day, you know.
Maybe.
Because that does look really good. I can agree with you.
It does.
I want some potato soup.
Any kind of pasta meat sauce that's just drenched in melted cheese is always a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
To quote Martha Stewart.
Yeah, because
it's
I had a bunch of nacho cheese left over and nothing to really use it for, so she's been using it for her food.
Dump it on pasta.
She's making grilled cheeses with it and dumping it on pasta, and yeah. Good stuff. Sorry, guys, I just couldn't wait. I was freaking starving. I haven't eaten anything today. I only woke up at like 5 p.m. today, so.
Jesus.
Well, I was playing Skyrim until 9 in the morning.
Oh,
Or 8, something like that.
that explains
What?
it. I'll wait.
Go freaking that evil!
Evil cheese.
Will you please stop saying that? Evil, evil, evil,
So I'm assuming that you're just kind of you've had it up to here, quote unquote, with YouTube and all the bullshit with YouTube,
Kinda.
and now you're just playing Skyrim because fuck it.
That's kind of what it's feeling like at the moment. I'll probably still do a few things for Halloween, but yeah, I gotta admit, I'm a little disheartened, a little disenfranchised right now with the whole YouTube experience. I mean, you guys who come to my streams, I stream my entire production process on Twitch, from concept to edit to filming to editing, all the procrastination, everything. And so you guys who come to my streams on a regular basis know how much work I put into my videos, how much time I spend on my videos, how much
The perfectionist.
how much I just pour my heart and soul into every single fucking one of them. And so when I do that and I post it, I'm like, oh, this is good. People are really going to enjoy this. And I see it only gets like a couple hundred views in the first like 2 days that it's up. I'm like, I don't know. I don't think it's a matter. Like back in the day, I would have said, oh, maybe I'm just out of touch with what the viewers want. But no, I don't think that's it at all. I don't think that's it at all, because I'm literally giving people what I have been requested for years. It's the fucking algorithm. Like, for whatever reason, my stuff just gets buried. And
I'd kill for 100
people
views.
don't see it. Yeah, but when you have 21 fucking thousand subscribers, You should be getting like more than, you know, a 20th of them.
I get 10% of my viewership if I'm lucky.
Yeah. Well,
that'd be good viewership.
What Sean's saying though is he's getting viewers like less than 10%. He's
I
way
know.
less than 10%.
We all are. My point is, I am too getting way less. I'm getting 0.5% is my actual average. Is my point.
Yeah.
My point is your problem is not just the number of viewers you have; it's a system-wide issue.
I know that they don't want to fix.
Everyone.
And so the problem is, like, even people who are subscribed to me are not getting my videos, and that's the biggest problem. Yeah, that's the biggest problem. And I mean, I feel like I'm doing my due diligence. Like, I post them, I pre-schedule them, I put tags in them, meta tags, hashtags, try to make them funny titles.
Social media,
and I post them on other social media as well. And I cross-promote, and I talk about them on Twitch. I show my whole freaking process, everything. Like, I don't know what more I can do, you know, other than just lucking out and having something go viral. I don't know what else I can do. And I feel like I'm just busting my ass day in, day out. Like, I put in like 16-hour days regularly to produce content. And I feel like I'm getting jack shit in return, you know?
This is why I literally stopped producing content for YouTube. I just don't give it anymore.
Because nobody sees it.
Yeah.
I mean, the people who do enjoy it, and I get comments all the time like, dude, why aren't you bigger than you are? Like, your content's really good. It's like, I don't fucking know. I wish I knew why. And I wish I knew how to fix it.
The algorithm hates people like us.
You know, I don't need to be PewDiePie. I just need to be, you know, getting a decent turnaround.
More money than barely scraping by.
Yeah, exactly.
On a good month.
So I don't know.
That's why I stopped producing content on YouTube. I just stopped. It's not worth it. The algorithm crushes anyone who doesn't have 50,000 and 80,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers already. Yeah. And I watch YouTubers who are at 150,000 subscribers complaining about the same problem you are having.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's literally a system-wide thing.
Yeah.
And unless you have 1 million plus subscribers, it affects you and it affects your bottom line.
Yeah, it's like when you get past a certain level, you can weather it out fairly easily. But those of us who are smaller and struggling, we really feel it when, you know, the algorithm is burying us because we're not getting the numbers, we're not getting the views, we're not getting the ad revenue. I mean, it's just, it's so frustrating.
Mm-hmm. I just, that's why as soon as I can get my head wrangled again, I'm just going to get on Twitch and just do Twitch and not even worry about YouTube. Just upload the archives at the end of the day. Here you go.
Yeah.
Stream, congrats.
So
feel free to put time markers in the chat. I don't on comments. I don't care. You know.
I mean, I love making videos. I mean, I'm a video maker first and foremost, and I really enjoy the process and the interaction with the viewers and whatnot. But I get comments all the time from people who say, "Dude, I didn't know you were still making videos. I've been subscribed to you for 10 years. I thought you left YouTube." It's like, I never stopped making videos.
Yeah.
The odd break here and there, but I never stopped.
The problem is the odd break probably killed your channel.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it's because the thing is, YouTube, if you have a certain ranking in YouTube, whatever, and the minute you stop producing constant content, you get bumped down.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very hard to get bumped back up. And so it happened to all of us.
Yeah.
It happened to all of us. That's why we're all down here. And we can't get a certain height anymore because the system won't allow it.
So here's the thing.
It's almost like, I wonder if you took some of your videos, your best videos, and uploaded it to a brand new channel, if it would start doing better.
I don't know. But
literally just start putting up there all the work you're doing, putting your videos now, instead just put it into a new channel. Just start seeing what happens.
I'm not going to do that. But the here's the thing. The way that YouTube decided to fix the issue with the subscriptions and people not getting notifications of their subscriptions was to introduce the bell. Notification bell.
Wow.
Dude,
you're an idiot.
System, so we're gonna make
Thank you.
New subscriptions. Fuck off.
Unsubscribe me from Ashens.
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't seen Ashens in a while. Look, I'm unsubscribed to Ashens since when?
Yeah.
What?
That was an issue going around for a while too. People were getting unsubscribed randomly. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Stop it.
And once again, they're rolling out all these major changes at the most critical time of year. Like, having us all beta test everything for them. Lament. Welcome to the insanity.
What I was going to say, though, is that
Tired of it.
I only started making videos again recently for a couple of reasons. One, I do like making videos, even though I don't get anything from it.
Well, I'm going back to making videos, too.
Then,
It's just, you know,
the other thing
only
is...
the ones I care about.
The other thing is that I was so fucking close to the payout of $100 that I was just like, I gotta get this because what's gonna happen in January, you know it's gonna happen because they said it would fucking happen. Every fucking year now they're gonna be looking at your channel, and if you don't meet their new fucking criteria that they're gonna have every fucking year, then you're not gonna be able to monetize your videos anymore.
Yeah, I got demonetized already.
I know I'm not gonna meet the standards this year. So I'm like, I'm gonna make this money now.
They keep moving the goalposts, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my money now while I can, and then I'll do whatever after.
And then you should go to fucking Twitch like the rest of us and do Twitch stuff. And when you make videos, just do it while streaming on Twitch, that type of thing, you know.
Yep, that's
and
what I've been
videos
doing.
up when you want. That's what I want to do. Is like, see, like you have this crazy schedule that you're trying to meet, and like I don't like all that work. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's better to just make videos as you care, when you care, and put them out when you finish them. I think it's just at this point for your own sanity.
I know.
Streaming clearly the breadwinner.
But the thing is, this is Sean we're talking about.
I know. I mean, he's got
he
kind of
loves
like
Halloween. He loves to get excited.
Well, I think he will always, like at the very first start of the year, he's gonna start producing videos for Halloween next year. I guarantee you.
That's actually the plan.
It's a year-long process, and Halloween, it's gonna be a big celebration on his channel. It's gonna be a big thing, and the rest of the year, I think you should just do videos as you feel doing them and stream.
No, I think that's actually very much in tune with what I've been thinking too, because
enjoy making your videos.
Because people, I mean, Halloween is something I've always celebrated on my channel, and it's something that people seem to respond to the most and look forward to the most.
Rules.
Huh?
Also, Halloween rules.
Absolutely. So, I mean, my thinking is, I'm not just going to become that once a year Halloween guy channel, but that'll
like you said, you're doing videos all year round.
Yeah,
you know.
that will be when the most content is. But yeah, basically, it'll be, prepare for it all year. And
it's your business mode. The last half of the year.
Yeah, exactly. And then then by the time that couple of months actually rolls around, it's all done. It's all finished.
Yeah.
And I'm already starting on next year.
And like I said, what you should do is just do the content so you get one video a day, and then do a content so then you start doing 2 a day. That way you have at least every day you've got a video, and then you don't. That way if you burn out, you've got 3 video, and then suddenly it's just 2 videos a day. It's okay. You've got plenty of video. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
That's how I.
I mean, on the plus side, at least I did meet the goal with the video game videos. So I mean, there is a guaranteed 2 gameplay videos a day, every day through October, except for the 31st.
I know you've got a bunch of reviews you're working on, and you've got a bunch done.
There's some reviews. There's more. There's at least one. Well, there's a couple more update videos coming. There's closer looks every Sunday. So I mean, there is content there that's coming, but it's really just the reviews that I've fallen behind in, and that's just because I got disheartened, like seeing the lack of views, the lack of response to the content that is there. I mean, look at my gameplay videos. I mean, I think they're fun. I mean, people who are here during the streams have a blast watching me play games and react and stuff, and cry at the sad parts and scream like a little girl at the scary parts, and and just cuss a blue streak at the frustrating parts. People come to a gaming stream or watch a gaming video for the personality, the person playing the game. So when I see that the gaming videos aren't doing particularly well, that like this is my anxiety here. The message I'm getting is they don't like me. Not that they're not interested in gaming videos, but that they don't like me.
Which is, of course, not true.
No, they like me.
Tell your brain that.
But
tell an anxiety brain logic.
But it is exactly that they don't like gaming videos. And I know that mentally, consciously.
Right,
but inside I'm thinking, like, they don't like me. Like, I'm out here pouring out my heart in the performance and the reacting. I mean, it's all genuine, but it's still, you know, emphasized a little bit at least for the video and for the entertainment. I mean, it always is. Any streamer that tells you otherwise is lying. But
anytime a camera's on, you're not acting natural.
No. Anytime the camera's on, I'm on. You know, I am on.
Nobody acts natural in front of a camera. There's the illusion of natural, which is a natural charisma people have. Some people have. Trust me,
don't.
The camera
I
is
have
on.
it.
Yeah.
When the camera's on, there's no acting natural.
Charisma, Stout.
And right around the pits and crotch region when it's really hot.
That's right. So it's so that's the thing. So I mean, I enjoy putting together the gameplay videos and making it like a show. You know, like I try to end each video off with a cliffhanger to get you to come back next time. And I do nice title sequences for them and stuff, and I make it like a show. Like, this is a series on the InSaNiTy channel, you know, and tune in again next week and find out what happens. And I thought that was a great structure for it, but barely anybody's watching. Like, more people have been watching the Resident Evil one, at least. I mean, that seems to be somewhat popular, but yeah, I was playing, like, some really good indie stuff, like, that I thought, you know, was a good choice and that people would really enjoy. I mean, I see, like, an episode of What Remains of Edith Finch, which is one of the most beautiful and heartrending games I've played in years. And it's like, I show the video's been up for 3 hours, and there's, like, 12 views on it, you know? And, like, I've posted it everywhere, told the world, hey, this video's up now, check it out. And it's just nobody watching. So, I mean, it wears you down after a while, you know?
I think there's just a lack. I think viewership is down in general on YouTube because I know a lady who has 14,000 subs. I don't want an outer, but her videos are getting less than 100 views.
Yeah.
For the last 2 years straight.
Yeah.
I'm like, and she pumps them out 2-3 times a day, and I'm just like, geez, man, like, imagine that kind of dedication. Just keep putting that out. That's admirable, and I don't want to out her because I don't want to embarrass her. I don't want to.
Well, obviously, no, I don't. But
she makes great content. You know.
But I mean, it sounds like a very similar situation.
Struggle, yeah.
To me, like how I've done all this stuff, and you know, hardly anybody's watching. It's just like, well, everybody's just do the art for art's sake. You should just be doing it for yourself anyway. It's like, yeah, but I'm also trying to make a living here. You know, I have to be realistic.
That's what I'm saying. You make a living on Twitch while you make the videos that you want to make for art's sake.
Oh, I do. I mean, I make.
You know, like.
Yeah, and maybe that's it.
Whatever that is. If you want to do a review of a DVD set, because you want to review a DVD set, guess what?
Yeah.
You can do that now because you do it on Twitch. Your Twitch viewers pay you to watch you make videos and hang out with them and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you get to do whatever you want on YouTube. Who gives a crap what views you? You want views, but like. If they don't respond to it, they will eventually. It'll find its audience. It's one of those eternal content.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. Yet it's been 13 years, and I'm still waiting to find that audience. I can only keep it up for so long before I'm like, well, maybe I got to do something else. But I don't know. I mean, Twitch definitely seems like a good alternative. It's certainly fun. I enjoy the real-time interaction with everybody, and letting everybody in on the process. The pain of creation.
You're entertaining people while just hanging out.
Twitch keeps making it easier for streamers to make this a living. So,
which is why I've decided to.
Also, you know what I noticed Twitch does that YouTube doesn't. I was on their front page the other day, just kind of
that actually improved the thing.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Well, yes, but when I was on their front page, just kind of tossing around some ideas, like, I feel like streaming a game, but I don't know what are people watching right now. Just out of curiosity, is there anything that I have that I actually want to play and stream right now that people might be watching right now? In the end, I chose Skyrim. But whatever. A few people
That's
watched
an
it.
It worked actually. Like
Yeah.
You got like 20-something viewers.
Actually, I did. I got a fair. It depends when I'm streaming too. Like it seems like in the middle of the night seems to be a good time for that one for some reason. I guess the UK. I don't know. But anyway, Insomniacs. Yeah. But can relate. I play Skyrim all night.
Yeah. Can relate.
But anyway, so I was looking at the main page of Twitch, and they had the usual stuff like here's the popular channels and stuff, and then they had a section called smaller streams, and it was like this whole selection of people like us.
It's beautiful.
And it was there was like I was like, what is this? And I was looking, and it was like, I mean,
an actual improvement that works for small people.
Yeah.
Oh my god, a streaming
and I
service.
think it was actually in the list. It was above the bigger streamers. They had it like higher. It's like, hey, check out these guys. Check out these smaller streams.
Because the chances are most people are going to go to the big streamers anyway.
Yeah.
But giving them ahead of time, they might be going to PewDiePie and think, wait, that person looks kind of cool. Like their thumbnail, their image layout looks kind of cool.
They see the thumbnail or the topic or whatever.
They're playing the same game. Let me check it out, and then they might fall in love with that stream.
And it was all like us, and it was streams with like a dozen viewers, 20 viewers. Like no more than
Twitch does, by the way?
no more than like 30.
When you become a partner on Twitch, even if you don't have like a lot of subscribers, or like if your average viewership is say 50 to 100 or something like that, they still will work with you to give you time on the front page if you're a partner. So, once a week or something like that, you'll be given front page time or whatever like that.
Yeah, we're having a serious discussion.
During that time, you go from like 50 to 100 viewers to like sometimes thousands of viewers. So it introduces your content.
I turned myself into an old person.
What the hell? That is God. Never gonna see that now.
I turned myself into an old person.
Okay, very good. Crazy Grandma Rosie.
God.
It introduces your content to a bunch of people who might not have otherwise seen it.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of what YouTube did originally.
Yeah.
When they would feature people on the front page.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same thing. They're featuring just found out like new what do they call them?
Beauty.
Yeah. New farts.
New farts. Featured.
I was really worried that wasn't gonna be a fart.
Featured farts. Worth it. Worth the risk.
It was worth the risk.
When you get accepted into the fucking program, you know what I mean. Not an affiliate, but the thing higher than that.
Partner. Yeah. But so that's a big thing. That's a big thing that Twitch is doing, which helps streamers like us that are just trying to get out there and do our thing and make a living and have fun doing it.
Sorry, my hip keeps popping out of
anyway.
Fucking hip, stop it.
Twitch is good to their people. YouTube just treats their people like dirt. I'm tired of it.
It's not that they don't treat you like dirt. They just treat you indifferently.
Yeah.
To the people compared to the people they give money to. They give money to them.
Yeah, I know. Well, and
they have equal opportunity is what they're all about.
Yeah. See, Twitch is like at least going out of their way to help everybody. It's like to nurture the big popular streamers and the big earners, but also to groom the new guys. Which is what we've been saying YouTube should be doing the whole time.
Google's being short-sighted and Amazon's smart because they know if they grow everybody makes more money.
Exactly. That's right.
Everybody can prosper.
YouTube is being very exclusionary. YouTube is being inclusionary. It's like, let's get everybody in on this and make even more money for everybody.
Now, they're being a bit puritanical with some of their policies in some areas, but I mean, that's going to get worked out eventually.
Yeah. So, aggressive clapping.
There's a little sliver of your camera viewer. 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 Got it. A little sliver of your camera viewer. Got it. A little sliver of your camera viewer. Got it. What does this do? 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 It's okay, I remain your two, kitty. It's okay, I remain your two, kitty. Is that on the phone? It's okay, I remain your two, kitty. Is that on the cold medicine, drugs, okay, I remain your two, kitty. Is that on the cold medicine, drugs, okay, I remain your two, kitty. Is that on the cold medicine, drugs, okay, I remain your two, kitty. Is that on the cold medicine, drugs, okay, I remain your two, kitty. Is that on the cold medicine, drugs, okay, I remain your two, kitty. Is that on the cold medicine, drugs, okay, I remain your two, kitty. Is that on the cold medicine, drugs, okay, I remain your two, kitty. Is that on the cold medicine, drugs, okay, I remain your two, kitty. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Cold medicine, drugs, okay, I remain your two, kitty. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your reflecting. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your reflecting. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of your camera's still visible. Maybe a little bit of your dark perfect. Sliver of
I'm eating potato soup.
I had a comment last week from someone who really loves the Echo Drums. Said,
well, I hope you like this one, Mr. Person.
Mr. Person. Indeed.
Or Mrs. Person.
Come on, load fast.
They, them person?
They, them person. Them person.
They, them, their person? There you go.
I'm gonna try to find it
Not
here.
them, our person.
Try to find it.
Peter Fireball, where did you go? There you are.
Here we are. I guess this one.
Did you see all the poop emojis I put in the chat?
Oh, I didn't.
I basically spammed any emoji that looks kind of like logs.
Oh, was it not from... Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. From Get Real. My dying wish is for you to create a playlist of nothing but clips of the echo chambers. It always has me laughing to the point of either crying or stomach actually cramping up. I've spent unhealthy amounts of time searching through many an SNI video to find them. Well, there you go. Now that is a dedicated fan, folks. Thanks, Get Real. Thanks,
Maybe
dude.
that's what you do on stream, is just start making highlights of the old SNIs. That's all you do for weeks on end.
All I do. Here, this is the year of highlights of past videos. Fuck you, YouTube.
And these are highlights from my stream that you could be watching if you were on my stream, where we meet content now, because that's where the content is.
You could actually, yeah, you could witness all of this happening in real time.
Witness me!
Witness me. Yeah.
Everyday insanity.
Every day.
Every day. The insanity is real, folks. The insanity is real.
We did it every day. It won't be special anymore, though.
That's right. You know, it's a lot of people look forward to it all week. They mark it on their calendar. They're disappointed when we don't do it that week, which sometimes we don't because we're a bunch
I think it would be really cool to do a free-form discussion show where we just talk about a movie we all saw recently.
Yeah.
Maybe even go about seeing that movie together as a group. I think it'd be really cool.
If you guys want us to be on all the freaking time, we're gonna need at least like $100,000 a year.
Pretty much.
Just saying.
Train my whole life for that. Let's go.
Yeah. There you go. That would be very comfortable.
I don't need that much. I'd sell for 50,000. I'm not
50. Yeah, like half of that.
I was talking about all three of us together for.
All three of us. Oh yeah,
so
that's
like
fine.
33.3 repeating, of course, percent each, or 1,000 each.
The last penny goes to charity, though.
That's right.
We're not monsters.
Or it
That's
goes.
our mod charity gets the last penny.
Or it goes to Peter Man and his rounding off virus.
Check out the breast exam.
Sounds familiar. Yeah, it was the story of Superman 3. Underrated movie.
Fuck, man. Underrated my ass.
Well, oh, and new comment on the Joker video. And yes, the Joker video is a joke. So, I thought the fact that I was being another character that had a different name would kind of give that away. And a lot of other things that are clearly stupid.
He knew some people would do it.
You were so obviously not serious. Like.
So, got a comment. Lol, you're, Y-O-U-R, so full of shit. You just want drama, recognition, and money, loser.
Yep. Correct.
Yes, that is.
Yes.
Yeah, like you. What do you
That
think
is
that's what
correct.
you wanted for this comment?
I want fame and fortune, yes. And?
See,
And what
you
is
want
it?
recognition for this comment. Instead, I'm just gonna block you and delete your comment.
Says the person with 22 subscribers, but no content. Good idea. Yeah, I'll just block that person. 'Cause you're an idiot.
Yep, those who don't create judge.
Yeah. Right?
How it is.
Blah,
Because
blah,
they
blah,
feel
blah,
like
blah. This is the way you should run your
They're
life.
like, well, and
No.
they've all pigeonholed themselves. I'm not creative. Well, that's your fault.
Yeah.
The only reason you're not creative is because you haven't stretched your creative muscle. Everyone's got to suck at, and get better at what they want to be creative with. That's
You
how it
have
works.
to learn how to fail successfully.
You gotta suck a lot.
That's right. I suck so much. I still suck.
Technically, you just suck at a higher quality now
That's right.
than when you
I
started.
suck better. I'm just better at hiding how much I suck now. I've learned to cover up my suckage through clever editing.
Or they quit when they don't get more than like 10 views on their first video. Oh,
Yeah.
look, this lady's been working at YouTube for like 8 years, and she gets less than 100 videos. Okay, views on her videos, and she makes multiple videos every day. Don't tell me you can't fucking do it.
13 years.
Yes. My point is, this person gets no views, less views than me, and they grind out videos like a workhorse, and you can't fucking tell me you can't create. That's bullshit that you tell
Anybody.
yourself because you're lazy.
You can do anything you want, and if you choose not to, fine, don't. But don't berate others for actually doing something. And who cares if their reasons in your eyes are not noble? It's irrelevant. It has no effect on you whatsoever. What I do with my videos and my reasons for creating my videos has no effect or impact whatsoever on your life. So why do you care? I'm not coming onto your channel and telling you how to do your life and berating you for the things that you are doing. I'm just,
That's where projection comes in.
You do you. I'll do me.
They're just self-conscious about them creating because they're like, what if I sell out?
Yeah.
Well, you're a loser if you're worried about that. Just go create. Fuck's sakes.
Yeah. And what is
Just
selling
go
out
create.
anyway? Like, oh, I'm actually making a living doing something I enjoy. Guess that
Selling
makes me a sellout.
Specifically, selling out is when you do things for money that, and it lacks creative drive. But that's such a nebulous thing, and it's all based on your own perspective on the art from the outside. You don't know what the fuck to achieve.
See, like, some people, I can see how some people would perceive the Eddie videos as sellout videos. I mean, they are troll videos, essentially.
They're hilarious. What are you talking about?
But, you notice, if all I was doing was just doing them for the views and the money, I'd be pumping out Eddie videos like you wouldn't believe.
Every
but no,
day.
I only do them when I feel there is comedic potential for them, which is why I've only done 2. I did the Avengers Endgame one. And then I did the Joker one.
Oh.
And that's it. It's just those 2.
Maybe I didn't see the Endgame one. I gotta go back and see that one.
Oh.
The Joker one, I just recently.
It's called Avengers Endgame Sucks. And for the record, I still haven't seen Avengers Endgame, nor have I seen Joker. Which
Eddie needs to do a passionate
which is what makes the Eddie videos even funnier to me, because basically they're sort of a satirical / parody response to stupid things people have said. Most of which have been said before the movies even came out. So
Eddie needs to do passionate defenses of movies that people hate, like Terminator 3.
Terminator 3, yeah. That's actually not a bad idea. I like that.
But maybe something more recent, but still,
it's gotta be. Yeah, the only thing about Eddie is it has to be topical, because, obviously, if it's going to be a troll video, you want people to see it. So,
How come you didn't like the remake of Power Rangers? I thought it was really good. It's a very divisive topic.
The Dragon Ball live action movie.
Oh my God! No! The last
Perfection.
Airbender live action, last Airbender. That's the fandom you want to rile up.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, the last Airbender, I mean, the Dragon Ball movie got it pretty close, like, for being a good adaptation of an anime, but the last Airbender got it the best.
Yes.
I mean, I really felt like I was watching the cartoon brought to life.
The pathos of the characters was so deep. I felt it in my soul.
The pathos.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what the word means. He got pathos. He's got to say it all wrong.
Well, exactly.
Pathos.
Like Joaquin, like starring Joaquin Phoenix.
The pathos of the character was really deep, man.
The pathos.
The epitome.
Yeah, that's the word. I was trying to think, what was that word that Shia LaBeouf said? Yeah, this was really the epitome of greatness.
You gotta do this shit, dude.
The epitome.
Of whatever movie. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Whatever.
Yeah. Pick. Yeah, I like that idea. Now that has comedic potential, and that is why I would do an Eddie video.
Whatever movie you decide to choose.
So
yes, the point is to defend something that everyone hates.
So yes, it is done for the trolling, it is done for the views, it is done for the money, but it has to be funny. So
it's gotta be entertaining, otherwise
I'm not gonna do it just to do it. If I was doing that, then yes, I would be just pumping out Eddie videos every fucking day. But
the people who can pump out solos content constantly are the same who can work in a factory. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a different kind of person.
Essentially, yeah, they don't do it for any kind of,
yeah, it's just a different kind of person. Those are the people who do edit other people's videos and enjoy it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, that's the way of creating.
Yeah. So in one way, you're right, Mr. Troll person, and in other ways, I think you're misunderstanding what the situation is. So, whatever, judge away. I don't care. And thanks for the follow, by the way. Alrighty. That is it for now. So I'm gonna get some food, and then I think we're gonna come back on Twitch here and play some more Skyrim, because I'm almost at the end of the Dawn Guard stuff, and I want to see if I can save the life of my lovely vampire companion.
Yeah,
and hopefully have her stay with me forever. Sorry, Eric, it's been fun, but she's cuter than you.
Are you gonna get vampirism with her?
I already have. I've got vampire. I have been vampired, but I've been like super vampired. So I've got like crazy vampire powers, and I can turn into like a giant man bat, and
Jesus Christ,
I can turn into like a flock of bats and do like short range teleportation. I can turn into mist.
Wow, you got OP as fuck.
I can turn into mist and be invulnerable while my stats recharge. So yeah,
broken as fuck. But NPCs are afraid of you now, right? Because you're dead.
They're nervous around me. They say, "Oh, your eyes have a hunger that I don't like." It's like, okay, come here.
Yeah, you look like fucking food. That's why.
It's like, oh, I haven't fed in a week, and you're looking really tasty right now.
Find the nearest jackass and eat him instead.
Pretty much. Yeah, I just got to be careful. It's not like an NPC that's important.
Yes.
It's like, I've already done all your side missions. Now you can be food. Anyway. So, yeah. So, we're going to... Eric is not dead, Duncan. He went back to Rorikstead to, regale his family with his tales of high adventure and just kind of chill on the farm for a bit. So, we'll check up on Eric one of these days. We'll see how he's doing.
He's totally dead.
Unless he died on the way back to Rorikstead, in which case, well, that's on him.
He's really, really dead.
I mean, I only took all of his weapons and armor before I dismissed him, so...
Why? They're his, you asshole.
Yeah, but I might want to rehire him, and I want him to have the same shit. Also, he was carrying a lot of valuable things. I didn't want to risk them disappearing, so I took him to my room, stripped him naked, and then sent him on his way.
You would.
It's like, well, thanks, Eric. And what's funny is, as I was bringing him to my room to dismiss me, he just, like, randomly starts saying, like, you know, I really love being an adventurer. It's so much more exciting than farming. And I'm just like, literally, as I'm taking him to the room to dismiss him, and I'm just like, yeah, Eric, so about that.
Can you go visit him on his farm? Because you should go do that.
I think I can, yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Go see his wife and then feed on him. And hire him back if you ate his wife.
Poor Eric. But yeah, now I have Serana, who is just gorgeous vampire woman who is actually quite powerful, and she has some pretty impressive magic. She can hold her own in a fight quite well.
And that's your wife, apparently?
Well, she's just a friend right now, but, you know, we'll see where it goes. I don't want to push things, you know.
I don't want to push things, got it.
Gotta let these things develop. I mean, right now we're on a mission to go kill her father, so we might want to wait for that to play out first before we decide on any future commitments, so...
Oh, yeah.
It's like, nothing...
You gotta make sure to blame on someone else, though.
Nothing bonds a couple more than paternal murder.
Make sure you just put a disguise on before you go do it, and that way you can say...
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure we're taking down the entire vampire court, so it's okay. And actually, there's other vampires in the court that want the throne anyway, so they're probably just going to hang back and possibly even help us. So, it's like, oh, you're killing the king? Cool, I'm in. I hate that guy. I want to be him. Okay, cool.
Jerk.
You're in. So, it was pretty cool. Went and read some actual Elder Scrolls. Had to go and, like, get the help of a moth priest, and then he, like, told me how to, like, use moths to help me translate the Elder Scrolls without going crazy. And it was weird. Went to, like, this grove, and, like, there was 48 moths flying around me. And then I was, like, pulling out the Elder Scrolls, and it was just, like, trippy vision of symbols and stuff, and, like, oh my god, I understand. But, yeah, it was pretty cool. Some fun. Good ride. Fucking love Skyrim.
Just friends of that. God.
Look it. I got frickin' bats. I'd love Halloween. Have you seen that? The little girl? She's like 3. She's got like some bats on her wall. She's like, look it. Frickin' bats.
I don't think I have.
I love Halloween.
I don't think I have, but it's adorable sounding.
It's so adorable. It's on my Twitter somewhere. I don't know. If you ever want to go scrolling, it's there somewhere. Anyway, we're going to head off. I'm going to get some food. We're going to Skyrim over on Twitch. Those of you on YouTube, we'll see you when we see you. I'm not leaving YouTube. I just want to make that clear. I'm just kind of rethinking things a little bit because the current plan just ain't working.
There might be a tumbleweed with sunglasses on. Don't get afraid.
Might what?
There might be a tumbleweed with sunglasses on, but don't get afraid. Just decorate.
That's right. Alrighty. So catch you later, folks. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Until then, sayonara.
Vagina.
Shit. Where am I? What's going on?
I'm lost.
I don't know what's happening.
Somebody called an adult.